That's what's up. Y'all know what time it is. Everybody that's piling up in here, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. 1T. Get some of this pimping out in the university, y'all niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Grownmanishh. We about to get it popping in a second.
I'm this bad, boy stunned like my dad call me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. 08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee in my True Religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack, Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back, all night going.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy Dick to yo bitch. BKA Mr. Shoving Wood Web is good. And of course, I'm in the building with my favorite DJ motherfucking K's. What's cracking, big dog? What's happening? How we feeling tonight? You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of shit to do. Huh?
I ain't feeling as fucked up your girl is last night.
What you mean?
Amanda got her ass whooped last night.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about that shit. That shit was some trash to the highest level, bro. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't stay on top forever. You feel what I'm saying? So shout outs to Amanda Nunes. She actually had a dope fight last night. And congratulations to the young lady that beat her. I can't even think of her name right now. I don't even want to try to think about it. Huh?
The other cat got his ass whooped on last night, too.
Who?
The cat that broke Conor McGregor's leg. He got his ass whooped.
Oh, Dustin Poirier, yeah. He fought Charles Oliveira. See, that's the thing. People sleep on Charles Oliveira because he's a submission specialist.
Oh, yeah. He said night to him last night. He jumped on that nigga back, put him to sleep.
And choked him the fuck out. No, that's what he is. He's a submission specialist. That's what I was saying. He wasn't playing with that nigga last night. He's like, nigga, listen.
He was not playing. There was no play time. Them knees was coming from everywhere. I'm like, that's motherfucker keep climbing on top of this.
But see, he one of those veterans that been in the game for a while. You get what I'm saying, man? So like, he know every trick in the motherfucking book. You know, like, you know, it's good to see. Like in MMA, that's the thing about MMA. A guy can lose a couple times and he can bounce back from that shit. In boxing, you lose too many times, you ain't bouncing back from that shit. You feel what I'm saying? What do you mean now? What do you mean?
True.
Why? Why you say that?
Name a lot of. Well, how many losses you talking about?
I'm talking about like 5, 6 losses. It's pretty much over, bro. As far as you like being in.
All right, Holyfield had 10 losses.
At the end.
No.
At the end.
Not true.
At the end.
First loss was the Riddick Bowe.
Yep, I saw that one.
Second loss was the Riddick Bowe. That wasn't the end. Then he lost to what's his name? Michael Moore. That wasn't the end.
Hey man.
Lost to Lennox Lewis. That wasn't the end.
Michael Moore got the luckiest left hand on God's green earth.
Yeah, but you can't say that, man. Boxing is about heart, man.
All right, we could talk about Mickey Ward too. Mickey Ward had a lot of losses on this shit too.
But I'm just saying, had a lot of losses.
I'm just saying in some case scenarios, bro, like it gets to the point to where you just like a test for certain fighters if you lose so much. You know what I mean? You don't always see them in title contention when you lose so fucking much. That's all I'm saying, bro. In the UFC, a nigga could go 10 years and lose like 10, 12 fights and all of a sudden be the champion one day. You rarely hear about that in boxing.
That's not true.
I say you rarely hear. I didn't say you don't hear it. I said you rarely hear it.
It's not rare neither.
That motherfucker got 12 and 13 losses, bro, and he entitled contention this day and time.
Orlando Salido beat what's his name that fought last night? Chico, what's his name? You know his name. Tell you fought last night. Yeah, Orlando Salido beat him with a whole lot of losses and beat him.
Is Orlando Salido fighting for the belt?
Yes, he was. He beat him for the title. What are you talking about? It was years ago.
That's wild. That's wild.
Ain't no wild. That's what I'm saying. This ain't no uncommon thing. It's always go down in boxing.
I haven't really seen it that common in boxing, bro. That's all I'm telling you.
Like
I do watch boxing. All the big known fighters, all the people that hold the majority of the belts and shit, them niggas don't be losing all like that, bro. To where they got 6 and 7 losses on their record. Stop it, bro. I have seen guys get titles with losses like that, but I'm talking about they not like mainstream, bro. They not an A-side fighter, bro. They're not an A-side fighter, bro.
I just named them.
Okay, but they're not A-side fighters. They're not A-side fighters, bro.
Bernard Hopkins was not an A-side fighter?
Yeah, he was. But let's think about this. Bernard Hopkins didn't start his career until he was in his 30s.
Don't mean nothing.
All right, man.
He had one loss to Roy Jones Jr. Man. He didn't start getting his loss to Jermaine Taylor. What are you talking about, B? You don't know shit about boxing.
What are you talking about? I know he lost to Jermaine Taylor. I know he lost to Roy Jones Jr. I'm talking about it's rare that you see a nigga with 11 and 12 losses, bro, that's competing for titles.
Manny Pacquiao has a lot of losses.
Oh, man.
Titles.
Man.
I'm naming them, B.
Man. I'm talking about this day and time, bro.
This day and time.
This day and time. This day and time, bro. Manny Pacquiao retired. Manny Pacquiao retired, and by that time, when was the last time? Listen. Before he lost to Joe Horn, when was the last time that Manny Pacquiao really lost, bro? Or when he was on that stretch? When he was on that stretch before Marquez, how many times did Manny Pacquiao lose, bro?
He lost to Eric Morales.
I'm talking about in that span, bro. In that span.
Eric Morales.
In that span. He didn't lose to Barrera. He beat Barrera.
All right, he lost to Eddie Morales. He lost to Marquez about 2 or 3 times. I'm naming the guys.
Oh man, I'm just telling you, bro.
You don't
say it. I'm telling you, you don't see that in boxing like you see it in MMA. I don't care what you talk about. I watch boxing just like you watch boxing, bro. It don't go down like that, bro. You don't see fighters that got 11 and 15 fucking losses, bro, going up against Earl Spence. You don't see that. When they on top, you don't see it, bro. I don't care. We can say that. I'm just saying you naming. I'm talking about now, bro. Like now, what's going on?
What year did Pacquiao retire?
Pacquiao retired. The last fight he just had was his last one.
What year was that?
That was last year. No, that was this year.
Thank you. So I'm talking up to date. It was a few months ago.
Oh, man.
Stop it.
But that's Manny Pacquiao. He already established his name, bro. I know where you're going, bro. He already established his name, bro. He already was putting ass in the seats, bro. That's all it was.
What's his name was fighting for title?
Mickey Ward. I already named him.
Mickey Ward.
I already named him.
That fought Tank. That fought what's his name? From Cuba. You know, talk about Tank fought him last year.
This fucking leaf, but yeah, man.
Gamboa. Jorges Gamboa got a bunch of losses still title contenders.
But your curious Gamboa was undefeated until he fought Crawford, bro.
That's not true. He lost the
When he had a loss before Crawford.
Yes, he did.
Who he lose to before Crawford?
David Bibb. This is his name. Bibby, the kid from Australia.
I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up.
Go look it up, nigga. You don't know shit about boxing, nigga. I can start naming all kind of motherfuckers, yo. Don't start me up. I watch people that put foot to ass. They to roll it up. The show started.
Oh, your curious Gamboa. He got 4 losses.
Before Crawford, right?
Wait, I'm looking to see. I'm about to look right now to see. I'm about to look and see right now. Go to Box Record real quick because they usually got all of the fights. He lost that. Okay.
50 was promoted. He lost
to Devin Haney by unanimous decision. He got TKO by Tank. Robinson
losses he got total?
Castellanos. He only got 4. Robinson, Castellanos, and
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Crawford. So before Terrence Crawford, he didn't fucking lose. That's what I'm sitting here
he
telling
did.
you. No, he didn't. I'm looking at the dates on the fights
Who's
right now, bro.
the guy you said?
Huh? Wait. I'm going
Terrence-
down. I'm going down. Wait. I'm going down. He had wins all the way up until Terrence Crawford. That was his first loss, bro.
Okay.
That was his first loss. Then he lost to Robinson Castellanos. I didn't even check that one
I
out.
thought he fought Castellano. I thought Castellano fought before Crawford.
No, he didn't. They got everything lined up right here. This was
Okay.
2017.
I thought he fought Castellano before he fought Crawford.
He fought Crawford in 14. In 2014, he fought Castellanos in 2017.
All right, cause I know when he fought Crawford, 50 was his promoter.
Yeah, that's that. I remember that fight because 50 bet all that money on your Curious Gamboa, and he fucking lost. I remember that shit, though, bro. But that was the first.
That shit real good.
That was the first loss that nigga had, bro. I knew that was his first loss because I remember watching this shit. That's why 50 was putting so much money on a nigga like that. But yeah, man. I was just making a point in MMA. It's never too fucking late. It be niggas 45 years old and be the fucking undisputed heavyweight, lightweight champion and all that other crazy shit. So MMA is never too fucking late. I also want to send my prayers and my condolences out to the families in Mayfield, Kentucky. As y'all know, it was some tornadoes that went through that area and like decimated that area pretty much. I think they said it was like 70 people dead out there. It was a whole plant of Amazon workers that was fucked up out there and everything. So that was just, I mean, you never question God and natural disasters, but, send prayers to the family, you know what I mean? And I commend you people that's going down there and help these people, but we got bigger fish we gonna fry tonight. It's some things I want to talk about. And me and Kay's talked about it before. But at first, you know what I mean? I said...
What's that we talked about before? I'm talking about this Elrod Gold, nigga.
What's going on with the Elrod? What's going on with the Elrod, bro?
Man, shit, 10,000% yearly interest. I can't wait till next year.
But I don't know. I just want to talk about something. I want to talk about.
God damn, it's not like you choking half to death. You trying to choke about stuff.
That's been smoking good over here. I want to talk about this fake beef shit. And niggas,
get your breath before, nigga.
I already got my breath. This fake beef shit and niggas supposedly having a problem with me for what reason I don't fucking understand. I don't bother nobody.
What you talking about?
So I'm gonna call him up here and let's see if he want to explain his problem with me, because there was it was something that was proposed to me the other day about
some money.
Yeah, it was about some money with me, about sitting down with somebody and talking to them.
Sound like you need to sit down with somebody, some oxygen, motherfucker,
and talk to them about whatever problems and hash out anything. But see, here's my thing. I don't need to hash it out because I ain't done nothing to a motherfucker to feel any ill way towards me. Y'all have to understand this shit, man. I offer people opportunities, man. I give people my platform to come on, have a voice and all that other shit. What you do with it is what you do with it. But one thing I always say, and I have to agree with the brother K's on this, you dig your own hole. We just give you the shovel.
You the shovel. We
just give you the fucking shovel. You dig your own hole. Now, with some discrepancies.
Your grave, nigga. Dig it.
There was some discrepancies that happened on this show or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And it really wasn't my fault, because this is what I say about niggas always. You never know a person's true intent. And this is what I'm saying, man. A jealous motherfucker, bro. And I'm not saying that this person will. I'm not going to say that he's jealous or nothing like that. Because I have to ask him personally to figure out what it is his issue is. If it's because you can't come back up here for some bullshit, I have my reasons for that, because you have lied and you have backstabbed numerous occasions. I have text messages. I have all of this shit. I've never hated on this person. I've never said nothing ill towards this person. I never tried to influence somebody not to fuck with this person. If anything, I try to send a motherfucker your way, and you fucked it up yourself. So I want to hear this explanation of how a motherfucker got a problem with me, because you have to explain yourself, bro. Explain yourself. If you come up here and you explain yourself, I'll come sit with you face to face and we'll talk about it in this environment that you want to talk about it from, because I want to know some things myself. Because this one thing with me, I always tell people, I'm not the toughest guy on God's green earth, but you're not about to fucking play with me. You're not going to put your hands on me. You're not going to mush me. You're not going to do none of that shit without it being consequences. And I keep telling niggas this shit. You don't hear too many people trying to fuck with me. Now, if it get to the point, it be to the point sometime where I will give a nigga my address. Come on over here and talk and say whatever you want to do, bro. Come on over here. I give you my address. Come over here. Ain't nobody scared. It's a thing. Niggas try to use bully tactics with a bully. How you gonna use bully tactics with a fucking bully? But see, the only thing is, I'm not a buffoon with my bulliness. I'm a smart, calculated nigga when I bully some shit. And it's smooth without offending nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But nigga, when you blatantly, I always was told this, that the biggest nigga and the bully is the one that get put down first. Every time. Right or wrong, K's?
Get that big nigga down out the way.
I'm down, so that's my proposition. I'm gonna make one phone call about this shit. I don't give a damn about what we supposed to be doing it on this platform. Nah, we gonna do it on my shit. If anybody gonna benefit off me, it's gonna be me. And that is the problem that I keep telling people. If you ain't invested in nothing and you ain't putting no money towards nothing, why do you feel you should be benefiting if you ain't helping? You understand me? I mean, that just like the case. That'd be like me mad at you because you got your Bobcat set up and you ain't giving me none of the shit off your Bobcats after you've been telling me for months. You know what I'm saying? You've been telling me for months about this, but I'm upset with you because I can't get one of your Bobcat miners. How would you look at me?
Like you lost your goddamn.
Yeah, how would you look at me? Like, let me stop talking about it because I want to hear the man's explanation. I don't know if I can get him on the Zoom, but Case, you should be able to hear all my sound. I don't want nobody to say it's somebody else in between and nothing like that. I want him to come up here and we talk right now. And if he come up here and talk with me right now, I will go Thursday and go talk to you face to face. But I just want to see if the nigga gonna answer the phone. That's what I want to see. So, this how we gonna do this real quick. Let me make this phone call. Cause I know he's gonna be like, oh, why is this nigga calling me? But yeah, come on. Cause I got everything. We gonna talk about this. Oh, so I guess we ain't. So, you know what? That's how we gonna play it until you come up on Grownmanishh and we have a conversation with people that's familiar with the situation and we can put all the facts out on the table and we can really talk about this because like I said, at the end of the day, I ain't got no problem with nobody. Just because I fuck with you don't mean I ain't got a problem with. Don't mean I have a problem with you. I just quit fucking with you and I can't fuck with you in that light. But I want you to explain to the people what's your issue to me. Explain it to them. Explain it to me. What's your issue with me, my brother? What's what I do to you? It's my thing. What I do to niggas? I do my own little thing. Niggas be really mad at you, Case, because you be doing your thing. You feel me?
Word.
It's like
niggas paying attention when I'm doing.
Yeah, niggas be mad at you for doing your thing nowadays.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I'm trying to get this fucking
it's
paper.
It's like weird.
I'm on, yo.
It's like weird. That's all me and you talk about half the fucking time is goddamn money. Man, you share ideas on how to get fucking money. You get what I'm saying? Like we talk about this shit all day long and then you put it into action. I may not be as quick on shit as you be on shit, but we put it into action. This is the thing. I'm not going to be a nigga that's going to sit around you and create something around you, which I have said numerous times. What did I say this platform for, K's? For my niggas, to provide a voice for my niggas, right? For people to come on here to express themselves. I have built a platform around all of my people and invited every last one of them up here. How many people we didn't invite up here? And some of them don't answer the phone. Some of them is something wrong with their phone. There's all types of other goofy shit that's going on. So I just leave it alone. I'm not going to run you down. I'm not going to do none of that shit, though. But when it come down to me and you fucking with me about my shit, I have a serious issue like that. And like I say, I'm not doing shit until a motherfucker come on here on my show and tell me what it is, what type of problem you got. Because face to face, it's going to be a different story, my brother. Like, I'm not with the aggressive shit, more niggas moving aggressively. If I got to pull my shit out, I got to use it.
Shit.
That's all I'm saying. I wanted to go there. I'm trying to make it home to my babies, but if I got to pull my shit out, I got to use it. Ain't no plan. Ain't no plan.
No plan. Shit.
Wasn't that what you was always taught? If you pull your shit out, you better use
that motherfucker. Let it be that motherfucker gonna use it.
Exactly. So I'm gonna just leave that at there. You know what I mean? Hopefully he see this. I know he just got the call, my nigga. But like I said, that's my ultimatum to this. You come up here and you come talk. And we talk. But I want to know what the real problem is, though. Because by you telling what the problem is, it's just going to make you look even crazier. And I didn't want to do that, but like you going to make yourself look real bad on whatever platform it is that they trying to put this shit on, all because of what? What have me and you done to him, Kaz, besides telling they come on our show?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about for one thing, but I don't even know who the fuck you talking about. But I don't care because I'm over there looking at this new spell coin that popped up on Coinbase Pro. About to get this shit right now. This shit.
What is it called?
It's called Spell. I don't know what the fuck it do, but I know anything that get on Coinbase will be raped. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and rape this motherfucker first.
Yeah. I also want to talk about because I am a content creator and I'm also on the YouTube platform. Kaz, are you familiar with the Fresh and Fit show?
The who?
The Fresh and Fit show.
The fuck is that?
It's a podcast. It's a podcast that's on YouTube. I know you didn't seen it. Where the brothers, they got the ladies all sitting around and they talking and everything. You ain't never seen that podcast? It's called Fresh and Fit.
They talking about getting some money?
They claim they do. No, they supposed to be. They talk about being the type of. Well, no. Let me tell you the bitch ass shit that these niggas do. Let me tell you the bitch ass shit that these brothers is doing now on YouTube, right? Now I know you done seen reaction videos on YouTube to where a motherfucker look at some shit, he laughing at it or some funny shit, and he put his little twist to it. You've seen that type of shit before, right? Okay, why these brothers sent out? They said it was over like 80 copyright strikes on niggas' channels and shit the other day because they claimed that they used their material, or no, it wasn't that they used their material. They didn't like the shit that these people were talking about them. So they tried to get their channels took down. Now we all know some of these channels that he talking about, they real big channels where guys is actually monetized. They making money off of this shit. And a lot of them is upset because it's kind of like a no-no in that community. Everybody uses each other content to a certain extent. Like they hit people up like, look, I'm going to use this part of your shit, but it's going to be my shit. I'm just going to use that as an example. We going to react to it. So these brothers got a whole bunch of fucking backlash from this shit. I'm talking about these is brothers in the YouTube community. And pretty much the shit that backfired on these guys because YouTube sent them a letter back saying that if you do not remove these copyright claims because they feel like you are abusing the copyright system, we gonna delete your shit permanently. So now motherfuckers is laughing. It's called this what these dudes was trying to do pretty much, Kaz. They was trying to censor people. It's just like it'd be like, okay, if Roland Martin watched Me and You and he got the strike in our channel because we talking shit about him, wouldn't that be some bitch ass shit?
Yeah, this made me talk even more shit about his funky ass.
Yeah, that's what it would be. But I'm just saying, this is this case scenario now. So not everybody is like exposing them because these supposed to be these. And I got to tell fellas this, man. Why the hell are y'all going online looking at these fucking clowns who didn't lose their virginity till they was 19 years old for advice with women? Or to tell you that you in the top 10% of men. These niggas don't know what the top 10% of men look like. You understand what I'm saying? The top 10% of men is niggas that don't give a fuck about no bitch. They only care about his money. That's it. That's it. They don't even want a bitch around them all like that. That's what the top 10% of men. We talking about the Johnsons of the world, the Rockefeller. Those the top 10% men. We need to stop with this high value, low value men and all of this other bullshit. And you niggas listening to these fuck boys who, like I said, lost their virginity at 19 years old, ain't got no motherfucking game, ain't got no game. They didn't pay half these bitches to be around them to sit up here and just look pretty and ain't doing nothing with them. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, y'all need to quit listening to these clowns. There's some of them that's all right. Like, I could rock with Sinful P because Sinful P tells the truth.
Sinful P.
He tells the truth.
Listen, I'm going to quote him. He said he is the king of all niggas. That is an honor to be the king.
And you know why I fuck with him?
Niggas.
Because he not lying. He ain't lying and he ain't trying to pretend, bro. But you got niggas who pretend like they got all this game. They pulling all these badass bitches, trying to tell niggas how to conduct. Let me tell you something, my nigga. Be yourself around these bitches.
Hell yeah.
You either got it or you ain't got it.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? You either got it or you don't got it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, stop. Relationship gurus. Can't nobody tell you about your relationship or how to handle certain situations. That's why I never got that marriage counseling shit, because the best type of learning experience is an experience.
I gotta quote Simple P one more time. That nigga said a bitch word ain't worth shit if I can't count it. I was like, genius.
See? But see, and it is what it is. He said, he states what it is with him. You understand what I'm saying? So if a bitch ever come across him, she know what time it is. Ain't no bullshit, no pussyfooting. You know what time it is.
Know what time it is.
And it's just like, the other day, I did promise somebody I'm going to clean up the bitch word and not use it as much when I make references to ladies, but it's kind of hard not to.
These bitches know who he talking to.
You see?
Know who he talking to, and these bitches know who the fuck
that's what I was trying to explain to them. I'm like, see, why do
it's
all
like,
women get mad?
Know who the fuck we talking to?
Why do all women
between a bitch, a hoe, and a woman?
Exactly. And why do women get mad when niggas talk about bitches and hoes when they know they not bitches and hoes? This is my
because
thing.
Sometimes that conversation included them. That's why they got offended. Like, shit, that motherfucker talking about
Let's be realistic. Every woman, listen, every woman that done some hoe shit in her day.
Right.
Every woman that does some hoe shit in her day. Every woman that been a bitch at some point in time in her life. I don't care who you are. But when we talk about, and I say this bitch, I'm talking about bitches that ain't even worth the dirt on the bottom of my shoe. What do I call them? Dirty feet, good pussy having ass bitches. Them niggas the bitches you niggas should stay away from. That's what I encourage with y'all. You know what I mean? But I don't go to talking about a high value woman and a low value woman and all of that other shit. I treat all women the same. I love women. I think women are beautiful. But it's some of y'all out here that's hoes and bitches. It is what it is. My whole thing is why you get mad when I call a hoe and I call a bitch a bitch. If I know you a hoe, you out here slutting that butt for a piece of small change, I'm gonna call you a hoe. If y'all here moving, talking about, well, the nigga gotta do this for me and do this for me and do that, hoe.
Right.
That's exactly what that is. You are finessing or gaming a nigga out of some money with your pussy. What is that? Prostitution at its finest. Quit sugarcoating shit. That's the thing. A lot of y'all bitches be out here doing hoe shit, but y'all don't want to carry that title. Be proud of your hoism. I know I just made that word up, but be proud that you a hoe. If you're gonna always tell niggas, if you're gonna do something, do it to the full extent. If you're gonna be a hoe, go all out and be the nastiest hoe. Be the superhead. Be superhead. You see what that bitch did? She would tell I was a hoe. I was doing what the rest of these hoes weren't willing to do. That was back here faking. And look where she got.
Book deals, money.
Niggas buying her, giving her money, all types of shit, and still. And she cool.
And she flipped the script.
She ain't a hoe no more.
No, she's still a hoe. She just turned the crackers down. She turned up her hoes and shit.
No, she got smart with it. I ain't dealing with these niggas. That's gonna have me doing.
I got everything going down like that, you nigga. I heard shout out to Eve. I heard she gonna drop something for a devil.
Yeah, she did. Eve got married to a billionaire.
I know, but she about to drop a load for that motherfucker.
Why not?
I know that motherfucker got kids her age.
Why not? Ain't that's the goal?
Hey, man, I can't be mad. That's just her sexy stuff. I used to like
man, listen, man.
I met Eve a couple of times.
You did? Shit. But it never struck me that she liked them white boys though.
Yeah.
It never struck me that she liked white boys.
I remember they had on a promo tour. She came to New York. Them Rough Riding niggas. It was a DJ event for DJs that like a beat Greek. They let niggas like us get next to her. They seen the gleam in our eyes. Like, yeah.
Oh, did you hear the one time? Did you hear the one time about Tyson? Did you hear that Locks tell a story about Tyson? What he told you?
They thought they would snap that nigga up. Yeah, that nigga Tyson like,
they said Tyson looked at like, Eve, I fucked the shit out of you.
Shit out of you, hell yeah. Cause that's how when you see her, you be like, oh yeah, your sexy self. Oh yeah.
Say Mike was straight to the point though.
Yeah.
He said, Styles said they said they looked at Sheik like, man, we might have to poke this nigga Mike, man. And you gotta understand something. Mike's mad. They cool with Mike.
That's all right. Mike like, I'm knocking both of you niggas the fuck out. I'm about to get you. Ain't gonna take no bone from no hungry dog, goddamn.
They said Sheik. They talk about Sheik was the biggest one. He would have had to grab him. Like Mike would have had all them niggas stretched out in there. They my niggas, but they would have been stretched out some fucking weird, bro. But
they'd have had to poke. If they'd have poked him and got that nigga mad, they really would have had problems.
But see, I'm not mad at a bitch like Eve. You want me to tell you why? Because Eve saw the game for what it was, and she went out and went to go get it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? She knew fucking with some of these goofy niggas, she wasn't gonna be where she at. And now this bitch probably on her own private island, some goddamn where with this nigga. She laid the fuck up, bro. Not worried about nothing, not concerned about nothing. But see, this the thing. This is what I say. This the type of shit that you whores should inspire to do. If you doing all this hoeing and shit like that, that's the type of hoeing you should be doing. But go ahead.
Not to discredit my sister. I know she was swinging on that pole back in the day too.
Who, Eve?
Yeah.
A lot of them bitches swung on the pole back in the day. But you know what though?
She grabbed that bike. She was swinging on that pole.
And see, this the thing. That's why I say back then, that pole shit really was a hustle. Bitches weren't advertising that shit. They weren't talking about it in their raps and shit. They were strippers
they kept,
and all that shit. Yeah. You didn't know.
She went to the spot like, oh, shit. That bitch. Oh, yeah. I see her around the way. I bet be in her ear.
Yeah, because...
Like, don't blow up my spot. You know what you got to do.
And see, I feel like now bitches that strip is more like a marketing strategy. You get what I'm saying? It just seemed like...
man, it's more confusion than anything else, man.
Well, why you say that, bro?
Because, man, it's like they only goal is to jump on the pole, go from school to the pole. It's like...
Man, there's some
like,
girls that's... My dude... Go ahead. I'm talking after you, but go ahead. I'm talking.
It's like you look at the majority of them. That's like they first goal. Man. I think once they get their ass whooped and get raped a few times, they like, wait a minute, like,
and they don't realize
life, yo.
They don't realize that pole shit is a hard job if you ain't in certain areas. It ain't what you think it is. See, they got it twisted. They got it twisted from back in the day. So you got to think. We talking about the early 2000s, 2004. You're not looking at it from human nature. You're looking at it for social issues. No, human nature, I don't care if it's high and a low, and it's the same treatment. The same motherfuckers make a whole lot of money, will beat that bitch ass. She could be $1,000 call girl an hour. She'll still get her ass whooped like a $50 an hour call girl. Yeah. Same abuse, the same mistreatment. It's just somebody with more money, but he's still gonna beat her ass and talk shit and degrade her in the same fashion. No matter what's the economical status, man, in that profession. Period. And this is what I would say. Like, the money ain't in that shit like it used to be. The early 2000s, that's when BMF was running around Atlanta, so it was money all fucking where. Every goddamn where. In New York, they had Sue's. Is Sue's Rendezvous still open?
I have no idea. I don't really keep up with that network. But what I'm saying is, you gotta understand, it's the oldest profession in the world. The money is always there. Period.
Yeah, but see,
it's gonna always be there because you got some guys that make a lot of money and got
that don't want to be
that bitch is
that don't want to
deal
that
with motherfucking money out of them.
Like here, bitch.
No, it's not even here, bitch. The right bitch bump into the right motherfucker. She gonna milk that motherfucker.
If she's smart.
Like I said, the right bitch bump into the right motherfucker and vice versa. The right nigga get into the right bitch. He gonna make all the money out that bitch. You got one. Them bitches is independent and well schooled. They gonna find one of them nerdy ass white boys or some shit and be like, man, girl, listen, I got that motherfucker taking care of everything. I'm about to have that motherfucker change religions. That motherfucker about to go to the Nation of Islam, get an ex, all kind of shit. You got a black bitch with a white boy like that, you know that's a come up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got some sisters, they can spit that game.
But see, not all of them do it. This is the problem why I think it's a problem, though, bro. I had one of my friends, a good buddy of mine, shout out to my nigga Rod Dog and shit. He was a teacher in the school system, and he was telling me how these 15-year-old girls was inspiring to be strippers in high school. They want to be like Cardi B. They want to do this. And this is what I'm saying. Like, that's why I say it becomes like a gray area with me, because like, what are we influencing here with our young ladies? Are we advertising? Are we making it seem like it's okay to be a hoe nowadays? Because like I said, back then, some of them bitches, you ain't even know strip unless you walked into the joint. It was a discreet thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, how many people out here knew that Eve was a fucking stripper? How many people actually knew that? You still there, Killer?
Yeah.
I mean, how many people actually knew that Eve was a motherfucking stripper? There ain't too many of you
No,
niggas that knew that shit. It was the street.
that was public information. That was magazines, all that back in the day.
But then I have to also think social media wasn't as like
I believe she even
relevant.
said that she was dancing back then. I think she admitted to that. It was pictures. Nothing nude, but it was pictures of her in her outfit.
But you didn't hear about her talking about I'm shaking my ass on this pole, and you didn't hear the shit that you hear now from these female rappers that started off in the strip club, in the strip joints. It wasn't nothing ratchet from Eve. Eve was on some boss gangster bitch type shit. You get what I'm saying? She still made the feel good record for the ladies and shit like that, but like you didn't hear Eve talking all that stripper talk. That's all I'm saying. Compared to now, every female rapper that you see that come out damn near was a fucking stripper besides Nicki Minaj. Nicki wasn't no stripper. She was running with Big Fendi.
Boy.
She was rolling with Big Fendi back in the day. That's before the ass and all of that other shit. Bitch actually had bars back then too on some real shit. I don't know if you know who Big Fendi was, do you?
Yeah, I know he was.
It, you know, like that's crazy, man, because Deb Auntie, let's talk about Deb Auntie. You know who Deb Auntie is? Pretty much she's Waka Flocka Flame's mother, and she done a lot of A&R work back in the day and worked for some labels.
Talking about your Waka Flocka, I forgot the name.
Yeah, the one nigga, he ain't had too many hits and shit like that, but you know what I mean? Hold on one second. Let me back this out real quick. 1 second. But yeah, I want to talk about Miss Deb Annie and the type of bullshit she done pulled on niggas over the years. OJ the Juice Man was just on Vlad TV. You know who OJ the Juice Man is, Case?
Yes, sir.
Well, pretty much he was talking about how he signed a bad deal while he was shot because it was Deb. He said that, you know, he was making this music. He was talking about how his biggest record, he don't own the rights and the masters to it. And he said that's where he fucked up. He said he signed this contract on behalf of Deb because she was family. They was like family, that 1017 Brick Squad and all that other shit. But the nigga was in the hospital. He had just got shot. So he was like real fucked up. And she like, look, let me get you out the streets and take you to these white folks. That's what she kept telling him. So he ended up doing it. He like, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and fuck with these people. Do you know that brother signed a deal to where they was getting half of his tour money? Now, you know, a lot of artists out here, y'all know that the tour money is yours. You don't split that with nobody. That show money, that's supposed to be all your money. But with him, in his case, he signed a deal to where they own rights to his songs. He didn't know none of this shit, though. Nigga, fresh off the block. Fresh, what do you say? Fresh from Texaco, nigga. Fresh from the gas station. You feel me? Go sign this deal. He said he found out how much money that this woman had stole from him, and he said, I had to leave music alone, period, because they know exactly where I come from. I done seen niggas die over $10. And this type of money y'all done took from me, and I know this for a fact, and y'all did it legally on top of that? Nah.
Yeah,
he said that's his fault. No, he took blame for that. He said that was my fault. That was me. That was my fault for not reading, not having the proper representation around me, going off, this my family. They not going to put me in that type of situation, so I'm going to just sign this deal. You feel me? He made that fucked up ass decision, but what about the moral obligation in that situation? Here's a person that's calling you ma pretty much. I mean, calling you son. You calling her mom pretty much, auntie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all family. Why would she put you in that situation and steal that type of money from you? Like, I feel like the music game is a real dirty business, man. When money involved, bro, family turn into foes. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen, man. Your family, as a matter of fact, the motherfucker you land next to could be your worst enemy. The motherfucker you land to, I've seen it. K's talk about it all the time. Some nigga, I don't say his name. He divorced the bitch and she still paying him, right or wrong, K's?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. We don't say his name.
I mean, yeah.
You feel me? Like, that situation, bro, is, with that, it's tricky, man. That's why whenever I do business, I try not to involve family in it.
It's tricky.
I try not to involve family into it whenever I do business, bro. Because, like I said, when money get involved, people's attitudes change. People's egos is bigger. People don't know how to handle money the way you know how to handle money. You feel me? So you got to be real, real careful of who you allow to handle like contracts and money and shit like that, and be very aware that it's impossible for you to read a fucking 100-page contract right then and there and just sign. You got to have somebody look over this shit and see what's going on. Because if you would have had somebody that read that contract, they would have saw like, this is not a good deal. They 360 in you, and they taking all the shit off your shows and everything. This ain't nothing that I would sign. Because you got to think, that was back in the mixtape days where niggas was still selling CDs. Cause I know you remember them days. A nigga could stand outside with a thing full of CDs and make a couple grand.
Easy
as fuck back then. And you had your own shit and it was bubbling. Like Houston, Texas, this is one thing why the screw movement was so fucking big and why people don't understand how them niggas, when they say I went platinum before I ever had a deal, it's possible to go platinum in Houston, Texas. And the way them niggas was doing that shit, out the trunk banging that shit. Master P, out the trunk banging this shit. That's all tax-free money that you getting all day long. And like I said, this is a time where people were buying CDs. It ain't this stream shit now to where you got to direct somebody to a website. They paid the website and then stream your shit. It was not. This direct hand-in-hand with consumer. That's when niggas used to make money. For real, before they got into the game. I was listening. Also, what I found fascinating in that conversation, they said it costs $200,000 to make a record work these days. Could you believe that shit, Case? $200,000.
Well, that's how much they cost them to bribe motherfuckers to play it.
And then Vlad turned around and say, I know this for a fact. It's people can make one phone call and be on the phone with all the PR directors across the country, and a record will be played every day long as they need it to be played. One fucking phone call. But it cost $200,000 for that phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it's business.
You say that's business?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this the thing, man. When did radio become payola? When did it?
Always been payola.
It was never supposed to be. Motherfuckers, you used to could get in trouble. Could get in trouble for that shit, bro.
Nigga, you don't watch music documentaries.
Yes, I do. I know. I'm saying.
So every music
bro,
documentary, you never seen the payoff?
I've seen the payola. I've been a part of the payola, bro.
That's been going on
since
the beginning of broadcasting, yo. Payoffs. That ain't nothing new. This is the way you do it.
And it's just so it's pretty much this is what
I know niggas that bought certain DJs in New York big TVs when they first came out to get their record played. I personally seen.
Yeah, I've seen niggas go to
niggas' offices and all kinds of different things. Ain't nothing new.
I have seen niggas go drop music off at the radio station with about $2,000 in the motherfucker with the record and just hand it to somebody.
Yep.
You feel me? So like, I don't know why people. The point that I was making is a lot of you artists don't realize that it is payola. It's getting to the point to wherever who got the most money, who can look good is gonna get put on.
Yeah, that's stupid hustling though.
Yeah, I know it is. Because like it didn't get no guarantee. That's why I say music is the worst. Being a rapper is the worst investment on God's green earth unless you got a nigga that's just dope and he listen. You feel what I mean? But other than that, it's the worst type of investment, man, because you don't see money back. It's half the shit you may not even never see the money come back from it. All the studio time, the traveling, the wardrobe, paying managers, just like it's a lot that it takes a lot to run that. You get what I'm saying? Money. That's why I say when I used to do my shit, bro, it got to the point to where nigga, I was the manager, I was the lawyer, I was everything. I was the nigga paying this. I was booking shows. I was doing that just so I could save money. And I have to pay people. It's the worst investment, bro. You don't see no money from that shit for a while. They say the average grind on the music, well, back then used to take about 5 or 6 years. But that's when they had artist development to where they actually would put artists around other artists and shit fresh in the game. Like, oh, do a song with him. Go hang with them for a little bit and give them different experiences and shit. You don't get that now. Now, they want you to be a nigga that's online, you're popping, your SoundCloud popping, your YouTube popping. We'll give you this little money to distribute your shit or whatever the fuck, and there you go. So, like, I really think that OJ the Juice Man and that record label bullshit, it's fucked up, man. Like, all I'm saying is, don't bring family in on business. And if you're doing business with family, don't look at it like, oh, this family, he ain't gonna fuck me over, because that may not be the case a lot of times, man. May not be the case a lot of fucking times, but let's move the fuck on, man. I wanted to talk about this whole that you remember the clip that we watched of the pimp dude talking to the chick on there when he was talking about the Clippers owner and that girl. You remember that shit?
Not really.
You know where it had that badass mommy on there, and she was talking about how he said, so pretty much you done finessed the nigga out of a car and a cell phone. You remember that?
Not really.
How you don't remember that badass chick, nigga? You remember any other badass?
I see a lot of badass chicks.
Well, it was one show that it was a segment of a show that I had played on here where the chick was going backwards and forwards with the light skinned nigga and shit, and you like, that's an uptown chick right there. That's a bitch that's the day where you was going crazy explaining to me that if you go somewhere at the train station, you'll see them bitches all day every day.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you know, I've been listening to the dude's podcast. His name is Sharp. Y'all should check him out. He be over there with no jumper, and he gave a pretty good perspective of that whole little conversation. He's like, you know what it was, man? And I want to ask this question. This is for the ladies and shit. Why is it that when a nigga tell you the truth about y'allself, y'all be ready to fight and go off on a nigga and all that other shit? But if a nigga lie to you, you love him.
That's when they hear. They want to hear fantasy. They don't want no reality. You motherfuckers don't want no reality, man. They want fantasy. Everything's a fucking fantasy. So fuck it. I'll be Mr. fucking Rourke. I give you a fucking fantasy.
Nah, bro. You know what I think contributes a lot about that, and like social media. Social media has contributed to these niggas' fantasy world. Would you agree on that? Because think about it. You can log on social media and be whoever the fuck you want to be on here. You can be whoever you want to be. In the streets, you had to be who you was. But on social media, nigga log in, be whoever you want to. You got niggas that be keyboard banging on here talking all types of shit, talking about drop the location and just all types of incriminating shit. You feel me? Social media has really turned this shit. How can I say it? I feel this way. Certain shit we just not supposed to see. I don't think it's meant for us to know this many people or see or feel like we know this many people on social media and all this other shit, because some people feel like they got so many followers, they got a certain status in life. And what I really be finding out is a lot of these people who got all these followers, these girls that y'all see with these big asses and be on there and all of that other shit, they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of.
Shit.
A lot of them, niggas with the blue checks next to their name, niggas is lying. That's why I say this shit is crazy. I was listening to a story of a nigga that was saying this was a nigga he was just a hustler. He was a hustler and shit. He said it was a nigga online, verified blue check, everything, asked me to cash app him $20. Now this a nigga who on here popping in front of Rolls Royces and Bentleys and all this other shit. That's why I say everything is an illusion. Everybody's delusional now. Very, very delusional. It takes us far away from like the point of things. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you say it's a lot of distractions to keep us distracted where this money going, or they keeping people distracted from, you know what I mean, what the fuck is really going on in the world, or what type of fucked up laws they didn't put in place. It's always some type of distraction. This Kyle Rittenhouse shit, a fucking distraction. Ahmaud Arbery trial, a fucking distraction. You better start paying attention to what the fuck going on over in China. That's what y'all gotta start paying attention to. And the moves that they making. Huh?
I don't give a fuck about none of them damn people, man. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
All this shit going on in the world ain't got nothing to do with niggas.
At all.
I ain't worried about it at all.
At all. But
Motherfuckers come over here and start killing white folks. I don't give a fuck. You know why? They know it's gonna go down if they start fucking with niggas. They know.
You said they didn't already told them that they cousins had already told them like shit. One thing, don't fuck with the niggas.
Yo, that weed spot out of business, Chinese restaurant out of business, all that bootleg shit. Forget about that. Everything gone. See, them white folks, they just gonna fight it out with y'all, shoot it out. Niggas gonna fuck all the money up.
Yeah, man.
Economics. Anytime you deal with niggas, economics is always fucked up. Period.
Yeah, man. And see, we was hold on, let me adjust this too. I just like in the beginning when we was talking about how it's fucked up in California and shit right now, and LAPD is literally telling people, do not come here if you don't have to, because we can't guarantee to protect you because we don't have enough people here. Because of that COVID mandate shit, I guess they done lost a lot of police. All types of shit is going on out there. Weird, like they don't have the capacity of police to protect people or whatever.
Nah, police out there too busy killing innocent people. And let's get the fucking story right. How many motherfucking LA County sheriffs we seen out there killing innocent fucking people? Man, fuck them damn police out there. I don't hear nothing about them motherfuckers.
No, it's not about the police. They just telling people don't come there because we can't protect you motherfuckers, even though you make the point they ain't been protecting niggas anyway.
I mean, they ain't protecting no niggas. Listen, that's just for white folks.
Yeah, because it's happening. No, that's
so
because all of this shit.
Listen, I don't hear nothing about police saying they can't protect nobody when all they kill is black folks. They can't protect no crackers. That's all. That's for white folks. We got too much video evidence of them killing our people in the fucking street for no damn reason. Look at that homeless person crossing the street, and them two LA County sheriffs walked up and killed his ass for no goddamn reason. And fuck them bitch ass cops.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck them.
I agree with you. I share the same
fuck
sentiment.
Them. I don't hear nothing about they say they can't protect nobody.
I share the same.
They ain't got nothing to do with black folks.
Case, we share
they ain't got nothing to do with black folks.
We share the same sentiment when it comes down to that. I'm just talking about this
story. Ain't got
listen. The only reason.
Only
reason that why they got the story out because this shit is happening in upscale neighborhoods. This shit is happening in places. It was a guy. They got this, and then people be recording this shit broad daylight. These two niggas robbed this white guy broad daylight that was sitting outside eating at one of these upscale restaurants. He had on a $500,000 watch. Took the watch. These stupid motherfuckers took it somewhere and sold it for 15 grand. And got caught selling the goddamn watch or whatever the case may be. But they talking about the smash and grabs that's going on down there. They talk about how people is just like outright robbing, going in stores and taking shit in Beverly Hills and shit.
Hey, guess what happened 500 years ago? White folks got on shore, started busting the natives upside the head, smashing, grabbing their shit.
Yeah.
Don't it sound familiar?
Yeah. Yeah, it do. Yeah, they just sound very, very familiar.
This ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. Regular day office.
Yeah, but
the players of the game.
But it's crazy. But how do you said the way you literally feel about them telling people?
I'm just telling the basic
truth. LA. Don't come to LA if you don't have to. They tell them
white folk. Yeah, they got nothing to do with niggas.
But what's so funny about that is they was just talking about this mass exodus from California to where a lot of people was leaving California going down to Texas and shit because Texas is supposed to be the new tech valley down there or whatever. So it was like a lot of influential people.
And a lot of the taxes are cheaper.
That's what I said. They said
that's exactly what it is. In Texas, you don't pay state tax on your payroll or on your profits. Yeah, you pay federal tax.
And during this COVID shit, motherfuckers got the fuck up out of California. They got the fuck up out of there because, like, you got to think though. Like during that time, the state of Texas, a lot of shit wasn't closed down there. Niggas was still doing their thing. That's why a lot of companies went down there. They said they wanted less restrictions. California had real high taxes. And all of this other extra shit. So like, I don't know, man. Do you think like, I got a sense of things changing here recently. I don't think people want to be in LA no more. You hear me, guys?
I hear you.
I don't think people want to be in LA no more. But the shit that you see going on, you're absolutely right, man. That is the motherfucking poor robbing the rich. That is these niggas saying, fuck this shit. It's an opportunity. All this money around me. I'm about to take it. It ain't nobody gonna fucking stop me. That's what's going on right now out in California. But I think it's just crazy. Like you say, they find time to kill niggas, harass people, and do all this other shit. But you telling the citizens of this country that you can't guarantee them to be protected if they come to your fucking state. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't see what made them make that statement in the fucking first place. Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that felt the same way. You feel like, look at these motherfuckers got the audacity to say this shit. And they committing crimes and doing shit them damn selves on a daily basis to niggas. What they saying is, like you say, once again, case, they not protected. They ain't talking to niggas. They talking to them white folks.
They talking black folks.
Huh?
They're not talking to black folks or Spanish folks. They talking to white folks. That's it.
Cause you say niggas ain't scared at all. Niggas gonna do what he gonna do.
Niggas scared of what, man? Niggas ain't, listen. Police ain't never protect niggas. Like I said, how many videos? It's a cop on trial now for killing killing a nigga just because he ain't have a goddamn license and registration. Whatever the fuck.
That's that chick that's that chick that accidentally shot that boy talking about
There wasn't no goddamn accident.
Yeah, that's that Kim Potter.
That bitch know gun is on her right hand. Ain't no fucking accident.
And a difference in weight between a gun and a taser.
I don't give a fuck about no difference in weight. The bitch right-handed, she know her motherfucking most deadliest weapons on the right side. Common fucking sense.
Yeah, shot that boy.
It ain't like both weapons was on one side. No, she's a righty. She knew damn well the gun is on the right side.
That's the biggest question.
Secondary weapon is on the left side.
Do you think she gonna get off for it though? You think she gonna get off for this shit?
Why wouldn't she?
I don't know, man, because I don't know. Well, I can't say that because I was about to say, well, the video shows another thing, but we have also seen videos where it showed other things and it went left. You feel me? But that video, I think that's the most damning evidence that they got against her, bro, because, like, her reaction, it was like, okay, you're trained. They said how long she was on the force. She was on the force for a while. Didn't they say like 15?
Listen, she was training 2 officers. She was a trainee right then and there.
Yeah, ain't no excuse for that. That's negligence. That's negligence. I don't think
that's murder. Ain't no fucking negligence. Fucking murder. You murdered that child. You got these 2 big ass oxes with you, and you got this motherfucker 130 pounds soaking wet, and he runs for a car. Y'all could have snatched his ass out. Instead, you pull out your gun and shoot him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that bullshit. Fuck them motherfuckers, man.
That shit crazy, man. That whole situation.
Burn her fucking house to the ground with that bitch and her fucking family in it. Fuck that bitch.
Well, I already know the way.
That whole bitch.
I know the way you feel about the motherfuckers with shit like that happening.
Motherfuckers just kill out people slow in the street. They don't give a fuck about somebody else and quick to talk about them damn faggots. Fuck out here. I want to hear shit about these Indians, these faggots. If they talk about black folks and black folks uplifting, fuck all these other motherfuckers, man. Always trying to knock us off our narrative, man. All these distractions. Fuck that. Fuck that. They don't give a fuck about somebody climbing over some goddamn border sneaking in. Fuck with these white folks. I don't give a fuck about that.
Hey, man, I wonder
white folks' problem. Shit.
I wonder if I wonder if they did a poll to black folks with just nothing but black folks, would they care about the Mexicans coming over?
Shit, they was listen.
I wonder how niggas would really feel about that though. What? Yo, you still there, Case?
I'm here.
Now I wonder how niggas really would feel about that though, man. I want to jump into this next story though about this shit. On the heels of Oxford High School mass shooting, this was an article in Michigan. A new study by the Government Office of Accountability found an increase in school violence during the Trump administration. From the school years from 2015 to 2018, there was a 97% increase in attacks with weapons. Hate crimes grew by 81%, and sexual assaults rose to 17%. According to Everytown Research and Policy, there have been 149 gun shootings in schools this year alone, leaving 32 dead and 94 injured. That's what I be saying. You feel me?
Bullshit.
How do you listen?
Distraction.
Exactly.
Just distraction. Them crackers in Columbine, that shit happened so many fucking years ago. Them kids in Connecticut. Trump wasn't president. Trump was out here popping bitches.
Right.
Popping bitches in the pussy.
This
distraction, bullshit.
This what I was about to say. How do you do a whole fucking study on something and come to the conclusion that Trump is the reason why this shit happened? Or his influence shit is no, it's not. You know what I think it is, bro? It's the lack of parenting over the years, man. And then we in a point in time where people ain't hiding shit no more.
Well, let me tell you some real shit.
What?
Trump is the reason why Columbus came here and robbed from the Indians, brought them to pilgrims. Oh, Trump fault.
But I mean, how do you say something like this and have some type of fucking discussion? That shit doesn't make sense. Shay, how you feeling? I don't understand how you say that and then like have a discussion revolving around it, my brother. Like I don't get that. It's like, like how can you say just because this man was president of the United States and that he was the reason for this 97% increase in gun shootings. I mean, in school shootings. That shit doesn't make sense at all, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. If y'all want to check us out live, we over on GMF TV, over on YouTube. Right now, y'all just hear me. Y'all can't hear my co-hosts and us talking and having this discussion about this right now. But I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Like you say, man, it's another distraction, man, for people to look in and feed into some bullshit. Because like I said, you do a whole fucking study and you come to the conclusion that the president of the United States from 2015 to 2018 was the reason. I want to know what was the reason. Who the fuck did you talk to? Who did you do this survey with? It was called Anytown America. What the fuck was this shit? It was called let me go back. Let me look at this shit right here. According to Everytown Research and Policy. Have you ever heard of them before, Kaz?
Hell no.
I've never heard of them, bro.
Let me tell you something, B. We can go out and talk to 100 people and have a survey. That's how easy it is.
Yeah, right. Right. That's why I said it's a bunch of bullshit.
We said a GMF TV survey.
Right.
And 95% of the motherfuckers said you just kissed their black ass.
That's why I said it's a bunch of bullshit. And see, man, y'all niggas, man, niggas especially, man, quit watching all of this love and hip hop shit that they got going on out here and all this Wendy Williams bullshit. That shit is a distraction from what the fuck is really going on, where these motherfuckers is moving the money to. Where the money going? How is the money shifting? That's the shit y'all need to be trying to pay attention to, because we so far behind when it comes to generational wealth, period, or building financial stability. We so far behind in that shit, it doesn't make no sense, man. Like, we need to start paying attention to more things and shit. We need to start paying attention to how we treat black-owned businesses and how we approach black-owned businesses. And black-owned businesses need to also pay attention to what type of service they're giving to people. I always say that we got to hold ours accountable when it comes to that type of shit, though. But, yeah, man, it's time for us to start paying attention to something more than what CNN putting out here and all these other mainstream media narratives that people just, like, really, like, feed into. Like, so it's just, nah, bro. They got to get that together. Like, that's one thing as people. We got to stop consuming all of this bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas talking about, like you remember the discussion we had with Brian Pumper the other day? What the other week? And he was saying, like, shit, man, is he an accredited designer? You remember he said that?
That was just
what word?
Ignorant person's mouth.
No, this is what he said. This is what I'm saying about how people think about shit. Ignorant shit. You feel what I mean? So this guy isn't accredited. He on the come up. He a brother just like you. I said he got the same material as Gucci. He got the same material as Louis.
But like I told that night, I said if Louis Vuitton bags was $10 for $1, would y'all go buy that? Hell no.
Right.
Same shit.
Right. Let me ask this question to anybody.
Niggas
right
know
now.
how to waste and spend money.
Let me ask this
all
question.
Niggas know how to do.
Let me ask this question and get it. And y'all leave your comments in the comment section. If a Louis Vuitton bag, a real Louis Vuitton bag, was $10, would you still buy it?
No, 10 for $1.
Or no, 10 for $1. Like my co-host just said, if a Louis Vuitton bag was 10 for $1, would you still buy it? Would you still
Fendi
buy that
bags,
shit?
Coach bags,
Fendi
all
bags,
that bullshit.
Coach bags, all that shit.
10 for $1, would y'all still buy it?
$1, would you still buy it? And do you know half the people that we talked to said no? That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
That go to show you that people it's brainwashing shit. You want me to tell you why it's brainwashing? I was watching something the other day. 50 Cent was talking about this. He said these folks can figure out how to master marketing when it comes to niggas. We gonna put all this shit. We gonna put certain rappers out here and make them look cool and give them a certain look. Therefore, these young niggas gonna have the same fucking look out here.
Nah, we ain't gotta do that. All we gotta do is put a high price tag on it. Them niggas will buy.
Yeah, of course that.
Take that Levi label off that Levi's. Put Akuku Folinkin and put $3,000 a pair. Yep. Niggas will buy that shit.
Buying that shit. Or the same thing that I said. When I was talking to the brother and I asked him, I'm like, so if a dude made the same exact, not the same shoe, but he made a real dope ass sneaker, had all the same material as Jordan and all of that shit, but his price was cheaper than the Jordan, would you still shop with him? Or as a matter of fact, no, fuck that. If you put his price at the same level as a Jordan, would you still shop with him? He said, "Nah, because I don't know. He ain't an accredited person. He's not an accredited designer. Like, why does he have to be accredited?"
You see, you was talking to a follower, not a leader. A follower would answer like that because he has to follow the steps of everybody else. No originality, doesn't think for himself.
Right.
He's like, yo, watch Star Trek. They
Yeah.
had the Borg and the assimilation. We are one. We are Borg. You one of them motherfuckers, the Borg. Just assimilated. That's all that is.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all it is.
Yeah, man. People
Answers of assimilation.
People follow shit. That's why I always told niggas, I'm like,
No
bro,
independence at all. No free thought. Do not know how to think for themselves, which means they can't educate, can't be taught nothing. Just walk around like a probe.
just
Everybody
like,
else got a program. And then they get stressed out and bug out over bullshit because they can't handle their melon. They shit just be blowing up. And just be panicking for no damn reason. Break it to a sweat. Just be break.
them
Tell
all,
you,
like,
shit is
they're
bug,
just
yo.
like this weekend, them all gray. I think they was the 11 or 12 Jordan sneakers, the Space Jam ones, but they all gray. Every nigga in the club had them on this weekend. Now, how do you feel when you walk into a spot and everybody got the same shoe that you got on?
Same
Like,
shit.
the same fucking shoe. Like, what does that validate you niggas or something? Like, this be my main thing. I was talking to a young nigga one day. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you talking about shoes and all of this other shit, right? I can get the same shoe that you got. I wear Jordans. I wear Nike sneakers. People know how I do it. But he was talking about shoes and how, nigga, I got money. I got these shoes. I'm like, what you on, bro? What you on? You own a crib? Do you own that car right there? Do you got something that got some equity in it, my nigga? You feel me? When you ask these questions, the niggas, they get dumbfounded. And then you know what kills me? They don't sit back and think like, I've been hustling backwards. This nigga absolutely right. Like, shit, I got all this fly shit. Nigga, I could own this and I could own that. Niggas don't think that way though.
Yo, let me tell you, B.
Go ahead.
You get to a point, you don't see motherfuckers with real money wearing jewelry.
Not at all. Niggas who
You know
got
what I'm
real
saying?
money. No, you can't say that because Floyd be big drippy every time I see
Yeah,
him.
but think about it. How
Man.
many other name another billionaire that's well known to be that wears that type
None
of
of
shit.
them. None of them. None
What
of
he
them.
does for you understand what Floyd does
It's for
it
entertainment
causes-
purposes.
yeah, right. So he wants to draw that attention. But as far as like, you know what I mean? Look at some of your most wealthiest businessmen or something. You don't see him with no jewelry on. You don't even see him with maybe a ring. But you don't see that shit.
No.
Like you don't see your
him-
boy,
and
your
then-
man from
and
Fubu.
then-
What's your man from Fubu?
Damon.
Yeah.
Damon.
Yeah, you be see when you see him on Shark Tank, you don't see no.
But no, one thing about them niggas though, Case, this one thing I had to find out. See, niggas be talking about bust down watches and shit. These old white men got watches on, or these old brothers too. They got watches on that ain't got not one diamond in them that's worth way more than what they got.
I don't even wear a watch. My phone tells me the time.
Yeah, Master
No
P.
fucking watch.
You don't see him wearing no big ass jewelry and all that other shit. You don't. Well, you might see P with the earrings though. You know, you gotta be.
Well, I mean, we wear earrings, yeah, but I'm just saying, bull. You don't see it.
I don't
as
see
far as
Jay-Z
the
with the big
business
chains
world.
on no more.
Because he's in the business class. Now that's what I'm trying to say. When you get in that business model, it's not something, you know, it's like, for what?
And if you know, I tell people, I'm like, you don't never see them niggas like overly dressed. Ever. They be casual as fuck, bro. Like some khakis and some loafers or something on. They be casual as fuck.
Yo, where's Lee? Yo, I got a closet full of fucking Levi's, man. All I wear is Levi's. Levi's and fucking t-shirts. Yeah.
No, man, you know what I've been on lately, man. I gotta stop, bro. I said I was gonna stop. All I wear is like Nike joggers now. That's all I fucking buy. That's weird, bro. I used to would never like wear didn't like wearing jogging pants, but now all I wear is Nike joggers all the time. Nike joggers, white t-shirt, black t-shirt. A lot of my t-shirts be having shit on them, but that's all I fucking wear now. I just wear what's comfortable to me. You feel what I mean? I'm not like when I'm conducting business, like I'm taking pictures or trying to shoot a video or something like that. I ain't got to be all dressed up and all this other shit doing that shit. You feel me? So
I mean, all I'm doing is just sitting on the spot to smoke weed.
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm kind of doing too. But still,
Eat some goddamn sushi. That's damn Japanese.
and people always be saying like I go to family functions, I be clean to the motherfucker. It's just I got some joggers on. They be like, man, why you always be looking like you about to go rob somebody or something? Here he case. So you always looking like you about to rob somebody and shit. Like, nigga, I ain't about to rob nobody, man. I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
man.
that way I don't get robbed. Shit, that motherfucker
Right.
think I'm about to stick his ass the fuck up.
Man, would it be what people don't understand, man? I really don't have to leave the house unless I'm going to go get some shells or you go to get some food or something like that. I don't have to fucking leave all like that. And then I'm at a point in my life to where the club shit don't matter no more. Like, I don't want to be around a whole bunch of fucking niggas all like that all goddamn day long.
Oh yeah, I don't go to a club unless I get paid.
Yeah, you feel me?
Fuck
Like,
all
I'm
that
not with that
business,
shit no more. Like, I'm just going to my spots, handling my business, and bring my black ass home. I mean, it may seem simple and boring to people, but like, I mean, what's so exciting about your shit? Me and my wife, we go do shit. You feel me?
So excited about motherfucker busting shots at you because you spilled the drink.
Yeah, or because I done stepped on this nigga's shoe that everybody got on in the club.
No matter of fact, he just busted shot because somebody else did it. You just have to be there.
Yeah,
like, ain't this a bitch?
I got time. You get caught up in some shit, get caught up in some other nigga shit. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. And it
That's why I wanna
ain't.
go
And this
hang
my
out
thing.
the places
And this
you
my
niggas
thing.
ain't at.
And this my thing. It ain't that I'm scared or on some other shit. You feel me? It's just like.
Oh
nigga,
no, I just don't want to be bothered.
Exactly.
Fuck me, yeah, I don't want to
Exactly.
be bothered with
Exactly.
you.
Then you got drunk ass bitches and
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't grew out of that shit for some odd reason. When I go out somewhere, it's to go handle business somewhere at a fucking cigar bar or something like that.
Yo,
Niggas
boy, I ain't
talking
go
about
front.
money. Go ahead, dog.
You know what's good about going to places where you don't see too many niggas? There's mostly whiteys, all the motherfuckers. Ain't
What?
nobody fucking with you. As soon as them crackers see you, they getting the fuck up out your way. If it's some other niggas there, they looking at you like, damn, what they doing here?
Right.
And they just go observe. They gonna play they stuff. If you just happen to be somewhere where everybody burning, like, oh, okay.
And that's why I used to say, man,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
me and my niggas go meet little spots. It'd be low key spots. I'd be like, look, man, we about to go meet here and shit. That spots that motherfuckers would never even go to or think to go to. And this is what I'd be saying. Back then, I had a saying. I would go kick it with the niggas, but I'm like, at some point, I'm going to kick it with these white folks. You want me to tell you why I'm going to kick it with these white folks? Because these motherfuckers have a good time, go home and fuck. You niggas, y'all want to have a good time, go outside, start shooting, go to the wing spot, start shooting, and then go fuck.
Or somebody going to jail.
Yeah, right. Or somebody going to jail. I'm trying to dismiss everything in between and get right to the fucking part and be through with it. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah, them white folks do be quick to lay up. I ain't
man,
gonna
they
front
have
like
fun. They know how to have fun like a motherfucker. They get drunk. They buy you drinks. They do all types of shit. And then, like, when they DJs, right,
that.
they go play some hip-hop shit, but it's going to be like some old school hip-hop in the club type shit. Shit
Cause they don't know what the fuck to play.
Yeah,
They don't know-
exactly. They play
Listen,
this
they
shit that's
have no
on the
rhythms. They don't know
radio.
what to play.
They
Yeah,
play
they gotta
this
go
shit that's on
radio.
the radio.
They don't know how to
That's
get in
what
that
they playing.
grimy shit. They like, damn, nigga, fuck that nigga, get that. Okay.
Man, I
okay.
remember one time I went to a
That
club
shit.
down there and I told her this when Gucci Mane first came out. I'm like, man, play that
Oh,
Gucci.
shit.
I'm like, play that Gucci. They're like, Gucci? Which Gucci you talking about? It was some mainstream. I forget the name of the song they was talking about. But I wanted this nigga to play Kermit the Frog in the club. Nigga, I was high, drunk as fuck. I don't know if y'all ever heard Kermit the Frog. That was my shit back then. That was the Crown Victoria days with the 12s in the back. Riding around, picking up beautiful women. You get what I'm saying? That's what them days was. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about that. That's when I used to walk around in the car with the robe and the Tim's on. You hear me?
Hey, you see your
Yo,
man last night?
Go
That
ahead.
heavyweight from Toledo. That
Yeah.
nigga came in the ring with that pimp.
Big
You see-
baby.
Did you see it? Did you
That's
see
that
the
Ohio
ring?
player shit. Nigga.
Did you see the ring entrance?
Yeah, that's that
Did you
Ohio.
see the outfit?
That's
That
that
nigga was. Did
Ohio
you see the
player.
strut? You see that nigga strutting?
That's that
I like,
Ohio
look at this
player
nigga.
shit. You don't know nothing about that. That's that OJ. shit.
Man,
You get what I'm saying? That's
that
what that is.
nigga, man.
Huh?
Told Tim Bradley, your big ass head can't have the hat, but you can borrow it. Yeah, that nigga stretched that hat all the fuck about his shape. That fat knucklehead motherfucker. Original Joe Blockhead. That fathead motherfucker.
But yeah, man, those is definitely the motherfucking days though. And but let's move on to. I want to have this little brief discussion before we go into the smoke break, because I've been seeing this a lot, and I want to ask the ladies this question: is squirting pee? Do you feel like it's pee when you squirt? Because I swear, if a bitch, I didn't. Ain't no bitch ever peed on me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had a fruit squirters.
It's not pee. It's not pee, bro.
I don't know, but I'll be like, it's bug because the bitch starts squirting. You beat that shit, like you just keep beating it like it's like fucking in a puddle or some shit.
Yeah, but like, no, see if you want to see it, you're supposed to pull out for that second while they doing it. That's when they legs and shit be shaking and shit, and then you slide that motherfucker in and get to beating it up even more. You get what I'm saying?
Fuck that. This bitch bust a gasket or some shit. I'm still pumping this fucking oil. This bitch. I don't give a fuck. That bitch can holler at me. Shit, fuck it. Just gotta clean this shit up when we finish. Fuck that.
But no, ladies, I need y'all to answer that question. Fellas, do you feel like it's pee when a lady squirt? I want to know. Could you give me the answer to that question? I don't feel like it's because, like I said, ain't no bitch ever pissed on me before. Like, I wouldn't know if it's pee. You got me fucked
this
up.
Bug. Oh shit!
Like,
bust this bitch pipes. What the fuck?
And then you make them do it multiple times. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's no way that a bitch is pissing this much. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what you talking about. So I don't believe it is. If somebody can enlighten me what it actually is, I don't believe squirters pee. So y'all chicks out here, quit being mad at the squirters. These bitches ain't pissing on niggas. They actually, you know what I mean? They catching that orgasm that you wish you can catch. That leg shaking shit. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga hitting that spot.
Let them know a nigga up in there digging, bust pipes open and shit.
Everywhere, leaking every goddamn where. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all quit.
Too much pressure, bust them pipes, pop, all that banging. She's like, damn, this nigga won't get about this motherfucking bitch.
Y'all
plugging up shit.
Y'all definitely gotta quit hating on the squirters and shit. Because it also, man, let's talk about this waist trainer shit. Did you see that video that I sent you?
I seen like 5 seconds and then I got a call.
So you actually did. Look, let me show y'all this, fellas. This should be fucking illegal. I swear, if you girls out here doing this shit, like, this shit is just not cool. I'm gonna put this shit on here, and I want to play this real quick. This the type of shit I be talking about right here. Why niggas, everything is fucking fake out here, and you niggas think everything is just like cool. I want to show y'all something before we go into this smoke break. This shit like fucked me up. This should really be some illegal shit. Like, she should go to jail for this shit right here. Let me play this video real quick. Check this out, y'all. She should really be in jail for this. If y'all out here doing this to niggas, this is the most horrible thing I ever seen in my life. Let's cut some audio on.
All this baby weight. I've been in this bad boy since about 9:30, so it's time for me to come out. But I just want to show you, see the snatchness? Yes.
She got a big ass forehead too. Look at this.
What the?
Bruh. You just
all
seen
that
right?
fell out. You got all that shit up in there.
Yes. Bruh. Fellas.
I mean, long as she got the thing on while we beating and keep that shit all roll up in one thing.
Oh, nah, bruh. Like, you go see it.
Roll that shit up. Just keep it rolled up where it don't fall out. That shit fall out.
Fellas, how do you feel about that right there? That's trickery at its finest right there, Kay.
That's nastiness at its finest.
That's nastiness. That's trickery at its finest. Why would you want to trick somebody like that? That's worse than what we was talking about the other night about niggas wearing units. Like, you heard of the niggas getting units installed in their head, Kays?
What's that?
That's pretty much the where they get like a horseshoe cut in their head and they put glue on it and they put some weave on their shit and glue it on and cut it down so it's wavy. Cut it down so it blends in with his natural hair.
So niggas don't know how to get some new now and a brush, just brush that shit and wave cap or stocking cap. Niggas.
No, this is for niggas that's actually balding. Is doing this. They getting like, if your shit a little thin at the top and it ain't blending in like it used to. Niggas is going, like, literally going to get weave glued into their hair and cut down to the blend of their hair.
That's too much bitch tendency, because you know I just cut my hair low. Like, I just get seeds all baldy. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't, you know, some niggas heads ain't shaped
like,
right.
I can't brush my wave in. I can't brush my waves in like I used to, but so I say fuck it. I just cut my shit to a baldy. Like, I had my shit braided. Hey, I don't give a fuck, but I ain't all this horsehair and all this shit.
yeah,
I go to the
niggas
barber,
is
hook me up,
doing
that's
that.
it.
Niggas is doing that. They getting the units installed in they shit. Niggas is getting beards drawn on their face. All types of like goofy shit. Like what's up with niggas, man?
Because, like I said, niggas are followers, B.
You said they follow
There
us.
ain't no way in the world I'm putting no fucking weave in my head.
At all,
I let
bro.
my hair grow
Like niggas is
until it
making
was able to be
appointments.
braided, and then I got it braided. And then
Like
when I got ready to
niggas,
get rid of that shit, I cut it all the fuck off. That's just cut it all off. You know what I'm saying?
like niggas is literally making appointments to go get they fucking
Oh man, see that's what I'm
get
saying.
that shit put.
Why
Look at these
niggas don't make
titles
an
out.
appointment to advance yourself in life? Why niggas don't make appointments to learn how to do for self? Why niggas don't make appointments on just not being a slave to the fucking system?
Look at this shit,
Niggas
bro.
don't make appointments like that, yo.
Look at this shit, bro. Check this shit out, man.
I'm not looking at no
Look at this
nigga.
shit.
That's a
I'm
Chromebook
not
with the
doing
everything
it.
button.
I can't do it. I can't.
No,
Can't
I'm just
waste
saying.
my
Now
fucking
listen.
vision on a nigga with a fucking weave. What the fuck? I'm looking at that nigga.
Nah, listen.
I can't pay attention. I can't even subscribe to it. It's not even important to look at, B. Ain't nothing you can say to make me look at that bullshit. You gotta put a whole lot of money in my pocket to make me even waste my time participating in launches. Some grown ass fucking men or even herb ass niggas put extensions, all this bullshit in
What you
fucking
say?
head
What you say?
like
What
a
you call him?
bitch.
A herb? What you go ahead and say that shit again?
Herb ass niggas, yo. Fuck out of here.
Stay old Chauncey ass niggas.
Old Chauncey ass niggas. Can't go to the barber shop, sit down, let a barber take care of you. Tell barber, yo, do something with this.
Look at this. Look, man.
Can you imagine you in the barber shops, nigga, talk about, can you sew this in my head? Like, nigga, you get the fuck up out of my damn chair.
Look at this shit, bro.
Can you sew this in my hair? I got enough glue.
Look at
Nigga,
this
you don't
shit.
get your ass up out of my chair.
Look at this shit, bro. Hold on, wait, where? Oh man, did I
I
just
can't be
say the
entertained by that shit, B.
This shit
I
is
I
wild.
stand for things, man. Right now, I'm not even letting my eyes
Look at this
even
shit. Look the
bear
nigga draw. Look
witness.
the nigga drawing a fucking
that
line
nigga-
on his head and putting glue
Man,
on
listen,
this nigga.
they got people that do they do the surgery where the tattoo, they tattoo dots in your head like it's your hairline.
This shit funny as fuck, bro.
Like, niggas-
that somebody would do something like niggas is really like. What if you fucking abroad and you sweat this shit out?
It's not even that. That show you how much a nigga has so much low esteem that he can't take what somebody else say, oh, this and that. Niggas always got jokes with niggas, right? Niggas talk jokes
I
forever.
would clown a
Niggas
nonna
start,
about
yo,
this shit, bro. I would clown.
if you
a
gonna
nigga
clown
about this
me
shit.
about my natural appearance, then I'm gonna find something to talk about your funky ass.
No,
No
I'm
problem.
talking about this shit. I would clown
Yeah, but I'm not
a nigga
subscribed.
with
I'm not
this
subscribed to
shit.
even participating in
I would
nonsense like that.
clown. I would clown. I'm clowning a nigga if I see you out there with some shit like
Yo,
that.
if this show me that it's mental issues with that person, yo. Mentally
It's
fucked
beyond
up.
that. You don't love yourself to do some shit like that to yourself.
Yeah.
Here it is, a grown ass fucking nigga. You really making appointments, dog. Like nigga, like bitches and niggas already know that you're bald. You feel what I'm saying? Or you're going bald up there. Then all of a sudden you pop up, your shit all crispy and wavy and all this other shit. You play a game of basketball, that shit fall off your head. Fuck out of here. You know how bad a nigga gonna clown? It's gonna be a nigga, his shit gonna fall off. You know how niggas be clowning these bras like, yeah, I pulled the bitch weave out and shit. A bitch gonna pull your unit out your head, nigga. It's gonna slide off in the pillow, you bitch ass nigga. You hear me, cats? It's gonna slide off in the pillow and she gonna see all that bald up there. You got the George Jefferson underneath that motherfucker.
Bitch might
Fuck
shoot
up
that
outta
damn
here.
thing, thinking shit, thinking some spiders, some shit walking in her bed. Like, what the fuck is that? Get the shooting in the bed. Bitch going to jail because she'll shot you in the head because she
Like,
seen
what
some
type
shit
of shit-
crawling.
Like, what type of shit is this nigga on, bro? Hold on, wait. Let me put this on. That's all I would be on. Like, what type of shit is this nigga on, man? In here doing this shit, man. Niggas getting units and putting your head and all that shit. The nigga laughed at me because I said I like to go get my toes dug in and done by the Chinese lady and shit like that. I'm like, that's just good grooming. I'm like, nigga, you going to go get some weave in your head. You making whole fucking appointments like these chicks be making to go get their hair done, my nigga. Like, shit don't read, my nigga. That shit is not, I don't understand it. Like you say, man, That's just like I feel like this a nigga tattooing his face. I don't believe in that type of shit. That's worse than tattooing your face. Don't you think so? Getting some shit like that done as a grown ass man.
I'm not you know, I don't fuck with tattoos. So, you know,
I mean, I got some tattoos, but I ain't got them on my face.
I ain't got no tattoos, period, man.
Yeah, I ain't got the motherfuckers on my face though, bro. Like you feel me? Like shit. But like it's just some people out here, man, who go through extreme lengths like to like trick people. Same with the waist trainer. That's you know what, the waist trainer is worse that chick just had on. That shit was ridiculous. I
That's
don't
like
care what you
30, 40, 50 pounds of this shit
just
fell
sitting up
from
there. And
there,
how
man.
did you make it look like that? Like that shit don't. Nah, that's trickery at its finest. And then it looked like she just took her wig or something off, and her hairline was back further than mine.
But I'll tell you one thing about that thing. She wear it every day. It will reduce her waistline.
Her waistline, but what about the rest of that shit? You got to work that shit off or something.
Well, man,
That's bad. Like, why don't you just be yourself?
nah, she need to. That's from eating a whole bunch of bullshit, not exercising.
She said she just had a baby.
Well, that could be it too. Then maybe that's it.
But it was just crazy the way. Just think you seen her. She looked like she might be all right. She had a wig and shit on. You just see her somewhere. She had a nice ass on her and everything. And you get her to the crib, bro, and she get to getting undressed, and all that shit just flop out everywhere. What you gonna say? What is you gonna say?
Like, where the fuck all this come from? Like, wrap that shit back up. Just tuck all that shit back in.
Bend
Once all
over.
that shit fall on me, yeah.
Bend over. Like it's
Nah,
just
cause
like
you bend over, that shit might fall out. Man. Like, damn.
that shit nasty, bro. I
Grab
couldn't
that bitch by the
understand.
side. That goddamn thing come off, all that shit fall out. Like, oh shit.
But my biggest issue is like, why go through these extreme lengths to trick somebody and make it seem like you look this way and all of this other shit? It's no different than when these chicks be on, like, you know what I mean, Facebook and all that other shit and Instagram. They taking pictures with all these filters and shit, and you see them in person, they don't quite look like that. And it's just like, did you see? Well, make a long story short, did you see the video that Willie D put out there of the IG model that a dude flew out? And when she got there, she wasn't what she was on IG, so he kicked her out.
Oh yeah, sent that bitch home. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no,
was
he
faking
didn't
the
send her
phone.
home. He didn't give her a plane ticket or nothing. He said, you gotta go.
Yes,
I don't know where you gotta go, but he just like, I ain't into you. Like, I was into that, and you come out here
Right.
with this. You feel what I'm saying? He
Right.
said, you still nice looking, but you wasn't that.
Yeah, she's fucking with them angles. She like, I put my ass like this. You got to
Yeah,
fuck
the
me.
trickery.
Look like this. I gotta bend over this way. Then I look like that. So you hit it, you'll see it like that. That nigga like, nah, bitch. I want to see it like that, 3-dimensional shit.
Right.
Fuck that one angle.
It's the trickery, bro. Trickery, man.
Yeah, because she didn't like herself.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. Self-love, man. That's the
Yup.
main thing. Self-love. But I mean, I like I say, man, hopefully fellas y'all don't run into no shit like that.
See, when you meet a bitch, you already know by that hug what's gonna go down. If you get a nice long hug, nice squeeze, like, yeah, she sizing me up. Like, yeah, she holding on a little bit too long. She really sized this motherfucker up. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. But that's just the freaky part of it.
Yeah, but we about to get into the smoke break, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and leave your opinion in the comment section about what we talked about so far. Yeah, it's waist train. Like, would you be mad if a woman wore a waist trainer when you met her, and when she got home she took it off and just like this blob just fell out? How would you feel about that? You get what I'm saying?
You can kind of tell though. You look at it. Looks
and ladies, I got this question for y'all. How would y'all feel? You know what I mean? If you got a nigga to the crib and shit, you get what I'm saying? And y'all get to going at it and shit, and you wake up the next morning, the top of this nigga hair is just slid to the side, and he got the George Jefferson. How would you feel about that? You know what I mean? Also, ladies, you know what I mean? Answer this quick question for me.
Yeah, but women can fake their spot fake hair. That's one thing they know. They exes would come that damn hair.
You get what I'm
Off the
saying?
back. It's like, that nigga got two-tone hair. Women feel that. No, bitch will put her hand. She'll find an excuse to put her hands through your hair, so she already know you faking the funk.
Right. And the last question I got from y'all for what we just talked about is squirting pee. It's squirting pee. Like I said, bitch ain't never pissed on me, so I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. But yeah, it's squirting pee. Do you think it's pee?
You know why? You didn't hit the bottom of that pussy hole. Pussy hole.
But yeah, y'all know what time it is. Grownmanish. We'll be right back today. Smoke break. Oh yeah, you got to tell people what the weed sponsors is, my brother. I forgot to say that. You know what I mean?
Runts, the runts.
You said that.
I asked him. You told me the runts, the runts.
Okay, you know we backpack boyed up over here. I'm about to light my backwood back up real quick. But yeah, today's smoke break song is from none other. We gonna have him. Would you say next week sometime, Case? Big Bruh
Figure it out.
TNT. Whatever records ENT, make sure y'all go check him out. Whatever rec over on YouTube. I think it's Big Bruh TNT that's over on Spotify and all other platforms. He got a new song out. It's called What She Want. Make sure y'all check him out.
No, it's not a new song. It's the video.
Well,
remember, we broke the single.
Yeah, we did. Well, the video, What She Want. Now y'all can see the visuals behind it. We'll be right back, y'all. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments. Y'all stick around. We'll be back here in a second, y'all.
All this tension from your job, on your body, on your mind, all week.
All week.
When I look into your eyes, I can feel what you feeling times 3.
Times 3.
I move for a bottle, got bottles, I'm the plug, got whatever you want.
It's whatever.
She poured up and she drank every sip that was left in her cup.
What she want?
Get loose.
She wanna get loose.
I know that she'll blame the drink, she just wanna be loose.
She wanna be loose.
Just keep it feeling, stop lying, trying
What she want?
to get loose.
She wanna get loose.
I know what you want, you wanna get loose.
She wanna get loose.
You want, you just wanna get loose.
Okay, we up in the club, whatever be the flavor, neighbor Twan still in the plug. Plenty bottles on the table, all the ladies walking by looking like that's what's up. Then shorty walked in, say can she get a drink? Little bad chick too. Cute face, thin waist, nice chest, tight dress, face be hair blue. She pulled me to the floor, say she like what she see. All I see in here is you. She got game with her too. Whispered in my ear, OG player, what you do?
All this tension from your job, on your body, on your mind, all week.
All week.
When I look into your eyes, I can feel what you feeling times 3.
Times 3.
I move for a bottle, got bottles, I'm the plug, got whatever you want.
It's whatever.
She poured up and she drank every sip that was left in her cup.
What she want?
Get loose.
She wanna get loose.
I know that she'll blame the drink, she just wanna be loose.
She wanna be loose.
Just keep it feeling, stop lying, trying
What she want?
to get loose.
She wanna get loose.
I know what you want, you wanna get loose.
She wanna get loose.
You want, you just wanna get loose.
Okay, let's take it to the booth. We can pour a couple drinks while we cut to the truth. Cause shorty move like a screw. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't motivated too. But yo, you look 23. I'm that age times 2. What you trying to do with me? She said I'm 28, 5'5", waist 24, cup size C. Yeah, I'm full grown. I don't mess with little boys, man. I need a OG. Truth is, tonight I'm trying to get loose with you. Now what you trying to do with me?
All this tension from your job, on your body, on your mind, all week.
All week.
When I look into your eyes, I can feel what you feeling times 3.
Times 3.
I move for a bottle, got bottles, I'm the plug, got whatever you want.
It's whatever.
She poured up and she drank every sip that was left in her cup.
What she want?
Get loose.
She wanna get loose.
I know that she'll blame the drink, she just wanna be loose.
She wanna be loose.
Just keep it feeling, stop lying, trying
What she want?
to get loose.
She wanna get loose.
I know what you want, you wanna get loose.
She wanna get loose.
You want, you just wanna get loose.
Y'all know what time it is. That was Big Bruh TNT. What She Want. Make sure y'all go check him out on all platforms, you know what I mean? I seen he had a little bit of that Chicago flavor going on with the silk shirt and shit going on. Go on here, player. Play on, player. Play on, player. He had the little twatters out there with him and everything. That's what we gonna call them, twatters.
Shit. There's a lot of twatters in that.
A lot of twatters in that motherfucker. Like, yeah.
A lot of mileage too. A lot of mileage in that shit, yo. I tell you got a lot of mileage in that motherfucker.
But shouts out to Big Bruh TNT. Shouts out to him. You know what I mean? back up in this thing though. You know what I mean? Everybody that's new to the motherfucking channel, make sure you go on here, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy, Dick to your bitch, BKA Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever's good. And of course I'm in the building with my favorite DJ, DJ motherfucking K's, and we back at it again. You get what I'm saying? Right back at it and shit. You know, Case, you been lying about these little, I don't know what to call them. Because I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know who they is. You hear me, Case?
Who that? Who you talking about?
In the video, man, because you was the one talking shit about the motherfucker in the beginning. I was crying. I'm like, this nigga Case. You say what you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? It was some little what in there? Some little...
I forgot, nigga. I'm pleading the third, fourth, and the fifth, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah.
But nah, man, we got some other shit. Ed Lover was on Vlad TV, and he was talking about white people trying to reverse Bill Cosby's ruling, and he called them evil. And now he's facing a lot of backlash about that shit. I have to agree with him on that, because, like, how does Bill Cosby... Leo, what's going on? What's going on? How does Bill Cosby? How does Bill Cosby, bro? He got to be like...
Still in his 80s.
Yeah, he got to be like in his 80s or something like that. You feel me? That's for the favorite too, bro. He gotta be like in his 80s. Why y'all still trying to lock up Bill Cosby? That is some evil shit. Let the man live out the rest of his fucking life, shit. Fucking, why y'all feel the need to fuck with Bill Cosby? Is it because he's symbolic to the black family? Like, I don't understand. Why? Is it because he's a positive influence? Like, he's what people should inspire to be? What families, rather? Black families? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why they fucking with the man so tough. What you think? Do you think it was really because he was trying to buy NBC?
Oh, of course.
But why? We always talk about this, man. Why is it when niggas try to get into positions of power to where they can empower their people? Think about it, if Bill Cosby actually would have got NBC, what he probably could have did for NBC. But it's just because it was Bill Cosby, they didn't want him to have it. So they figured if he go to jail, he can just go away. Like, it's crazy. I wonder how much money he spent actually fighting this fucking case. You hear me, Case? Because that's how they really get you. When you have to spend money for the case, that's how they get you. Irv Gotti and them said they spent like $50 million on that fucking case.
Yeah, but that was a federal case, not a state case.
And then one thing about the feds, what people don't understand, they freeze all of your fucking money.
And then Bill Cosby money was longer than
Yeah, way longer. Bill up there. As a matter of fact, we gonna go ahead and do some little research today. We gonna
Don't believe that Forbes list, man. They only reporting what checks they know in contracts that was public information.
We won't just do Forbes.
They don't know nothing about residuals, they have no clue. Real estate holdings, other portfolios.
Okay, yeah, let's look up his network real quick. All right, now let's look up his net worth. This is celebrity net worth. What they say his net worth is $400 million.
He probably got more than that.
You think so? What you think he around? You think he a billionaire?
It's hard to say, cause like I said, that information you get from Forbes list
this ain't Forbes. This is celebrity net worth.
Who the fuck is celebrity network? Who is that?
Wealth Gorilla.
Who is that? Where did they get their information from? I'm trying to tell you how this shit go. You just go like, oh, this is such and such.
No, go ahead, enlighten us, Case.
Like I said, what's public knowledge? If they say, oh, Bill Cosby got a contract for $40 million. Oh, Bill Cosby got then they add up all that. That's just contracts that you know about. You have no idea what he might have made in real estate investments, other portfolio. You have no idea. None whatsoever. They only going on public knowledge information. They say Floyd's net worth, is 400 billion.
We know that
because they going based off of what he publicly.
See, you would never know with Floyd because Floyd do a lot of gambling too. You would never know with Floyd. How much
you
money
don't
he
know.
fucking got, and then he got motherfuckers paying him for gym, all types of shit. So he making money from every which fucking angle. Like you'll never be able to tell how much money Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, so
worth.
when you look at the Forbes list, man, any of them lists is basically off a known deal that went on, and they'll say that.
You
That
remember
they
them
have
niggas?
no.
You remember them niggas was talking about Floyd couldn't read? He put that check up to the screen like read
Read this. Motherfuckers didn't know what the fuck to say. I'll sit there reading that shit smiling.
I bet 50 tore the room up when he said that shit and put that check up on national TV. I bet he tore the room up because he was shooting shots at 50 Cent. Because 50 Cent was trying to say, I'll pay $5 million to a charity if you could read a chapter out of the Harry Potter book.
Let me tell you something. Nigga, yeah. But when a nigga spent $18 million on a fucking watch, man, you making some serious fucking money to treat yourself an $18 million watch.
Nigga, you know how many houses that is, nigga?
And he has mansions, all private jets.
You don't know how much money the man got, bro.
Have no idea. Only thing you know is what's reported based on pay-per-view sales.
And that's just
That's
like,
it.
you remember them idiots was trying to say that he had a problem with his taxes at one point in time.
Listen, man. I wish I had them damn type of problems with my taxes.
Why you say that?
Shit. Oh yeah, you're behind $7 million. If I owe you $7 million, I done made $70 million.
Right.
But you see, like I said, niggas is not educated on economics, math, business. You know what I'm saying? Wealth development. The idea of niggas just want to keep up a whole lot of shit, get emotional, talk shit about emotions all the time, all this and that. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't see them crackers on national TV bringing each other down. When they do it, they're taking over a whole goddamn continent.
No, but see, what pissed me off the most about that shit, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was funny, but it pissed me off at the same time. The Breakfast Club was like the ones who exposed that nigga couldn't read because they was playing how many takes it took for him on this drop that he was supposed to be doing. And niggas ran with that shit. That's why he was saying. Then 50 got to saying that's why he paid people to read the mail for him.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. A drop has nothing to do with reading.
Now I'm talking about it was like some of them commercials, like this is Floyd Mayweather and you're listening to iHeart Radio, Blase Skip. He kept fucking up saying it.
Yeah, but check this out.
And they was playing like it was funny.
Listen, he's not a public speaker. He's a fucking prize fighter. How many times have you went in the studio? Did you do the song in one take?
A lot of times, yes.
Didn't you write the lyrics down?
Yeah.
Does that mean you can't read?
No.
All right then. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't use common sense. Common sense. How many times you know a nigga been in the studio? Oh, yo, punch that in. And he don't wrote all the fucking lyrics down.
A lot of times, I mean, yeah.
Does that mean
I'm
he can't
perfect.
read?
I've done that before, too.
Exactly. So the brother took a script that he didn't write, and he was trying to say it, and he had problems saying it. Because you're trying to sound a certain way because you're not trained in that. And like I said, you're an artist. How many times your own lyrics have you had to say over and over again? You like the way it sound, or you saying it got caught up in the word.
But if you was doing it like I was doing it and shit, like when I wrote some shit, I would write it, I would say it over and over until I found the way I liked that way that sound. But by that time, you done memorized what you saying. Yeah, so you ain't got to look at the fucking paper.
Now
so
think about it.
He's coming to
iHeart. He coming to iHeart first date, right?
Yeah.
And he's there he's gonna be there for a half hour. They say, here, do this drop for us. And he's trying to figure out how to say it. He ain't write it. But you admit it yourself. You say it until you memorized it. And it take you a while, right or wrong. So that's what I'm saying. Niggas want to expose niggas for the stupid shit, but it'll take a stupid nigga to point out some stupid shit because he's a goofy. Mm-hmm. Envy's a goofy. Charlamagne's a goofy. Clearly goofies.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like them niggas was
clear goofies. Here, Envy. You know, this motherfucker used to ask the guests that would come on to Hot 97 in the morning. He used to ask them, oh, how much money make that show? What kind of car you drive? This and that. Niggas like, yo, man, we here to talk about my record. You here trying to talk about my public wealth and all this shit. Like, ask me stupid shit. This is the shit this kid used to do. Stupid shit. Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This public record. This ain't I'm making shit up. Nah, this is what the nigga was doing.
And then
Charlamagne, I mean, this nigga was the gossip motherfucker for Wendy Williams back in the day. Come on, man.
Right, but that's it.
What do you
Pisses me off
expect from these
lightweight because
niggas?
it's like, bro, y'all got a national syndicated radio show. It's played nationally in the morning. People can tune into the fucking Breakfast Club, and y'all gonna slander this man, talk about he can't read. Why would you even put that tape out there? How many takes he done did on this and that? It's bullshit to me at the end of the day.
Like I said, it's
like
look
you
at
say,
the
trying to
background they
tear
come
niggas
from.
down and shit. Like, come on.
Yep, look at the background they come from. Envy, he want to set niggas up when
you see,
the niggas can get robbed. So you know, early nigga come up there promote his record. You actually nigga his bank account, how much you make a show, kind of car he driving, jury.
Oh, you
Niggas like,
talking about
what the
Dame
fuck?
Dash? Dame Dash.
Not
put him
all
on
them
blast.
niggas.
I'm talking about. Did you see how Dame Dash put them niggas on blast? though? He like nigga because Envy was lying talking about he got a stake in the company and I heard radio there. He like, no, you don't. You don't remember that shit?
I don't be watching them with niggas like that. I don't remember that. I don't really remember that conversation. But if he said some shit like that,
Yeah, he was
if
lying.
he said he got a stake, you know what he's probably talking about? He don't bought 1,000 shares of iHeart.
You say they do
which
better.
mean-
Marv Odom, you say they do better now. They do better now. I still be seeing them on some bullshit sometimes, though. You feel me? Sometimes I see them on bullshit.
he got to understand. He got 4 kids now, so he can't sound like a clown no more.
Who you talking about? Envy?
Envy, yeah, he can't sound like a clown no more. He got too many kids, older kids now, so he can't be on the radio sound like a clown, a buffoon like back in the day.
But I mean, my whole point of it was like, what was the point of doing that though? Like, what was the point? Like, okay, y'all think this funny, so y'all go put out how many takes this man had, and then not now it's coming out that he don't know how to read and all this other shit. And I be telling people like, y'all motherfuckers got to be the most stupidest motherfuckers on God's green earth.
You know what's funny, G?
What's
They can
that?
say he don't know how to read, but his kids graduated high school when they was like 15, 16 years old.
Man, he not worried about
So-
that shit, man. Even if he couldn't fucking read. You feel what I'm saying? He's not worried about that. He in a position to where I don't need to read. I could pay this motherfucker to read. It sound fucked up,
No,
but that's
I
the
could
type
pay-
of shit he could do.
I could tell my daughter to read it or my son to read it.
Yep.
I have children that's very well educated, so I'm not worried about that. I have a team.
Yeah. All that shit
We've been
they
in this
talk about.
business. I've been in the boxing business since I was a child. This is a family business, boxing.
Yeah, 'cause pretty much they had it set up to where all he had to do was fight for a long time. All he had to do was just fight and train, fight and train, fight and train.
That's it. And his kids don't have to do that, even though
Exactly.
his daughter's out there slicing motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, her crazy ass. They say she facing time, but you think she gonna do some jail time, bro?
No, before they gonna pay some money.
I said the same thing too. He
She
definitely gonna pay.
ain't gonna do no time, but it's a lot of money about to be spent.
He
That's why
definitely
she
gonna pay
out.
something, huh?
You gotta understand, if she was gonna do some jail time, her trial would have been came and went already.
Oh no, it's going on right now.
Oh, she's on trial right now. The show
Yeah,
so
she
she's
on trial right
okay.
now. She on trial right now. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't drop the bag on the lawyers for it though.
So you got to drop back on that prosecutor. You got to drop back on that judge. So even if they do read a guilty verdict, or it'll be a bag drop in that damn jury room too. Everybody will get a bag. Shit, Floyd got the money.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
They
but
say
it
Floyd,
did-
man,
it
just
did-
lay
it did-
$100 million in the state of Texas. You good? You know
And
it's
then
good.
I
Take his
love-
vacation.
And listen, I love 50 Cent, man, and the troll in him. That's my nigga. I love the troll 50 Cent, but in that instance, man, he was wrong for doing that shit though, bro. He was straight up wrong for doing that shit. That's why I said that night when Floyd put that check up on national TV and said, read this, that nigga tore up the whole motherfucking room he was in that night. You don't think he did?
Mm-hmm.
I'm for real, he probably tore the whole fucking room up through the TV up against the wall. All types of shit. Yeah, because the nigga flexed on him. You seen that check?
Man, like I said, but that's his jokes though too. Like, fucking tear up my shit.
Nah, because them
man.
niggas was going at it for a minute, though.
They always go at it. They ain't nothing new. That's this hood shit. That's hood shit, man.
Them niggas
That
was
niggas
going
both
at
got money, man. Who else you gonna fucking?
What 50 say? He said
It-
that
it's
nigga
like-
owed him like $1 million or something like that. And Floyd say, I ain't got it right now. It was some crazy shit. It was some crazy shit. He said them niggas got the tussling or something. Like, I don't know. They said them niggas had that type of relationship like that, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's some shit. They street niggas. End of the day, they both street niggas.
He said that nigga. He said that nigga.
Don't think
swung on
Floyd
him.
ain't no.
He
Don't
said
think
that
Floyd
nigga-
wasn't out there in them streets back in the day doing dumb shit.
Yeah, I know he was. He said that
Yeah,
nigga. He
street
said that
niggas,
nigga was
man.
faster than lightning.
Yeah, little nigga quick.
He's faster than lightning. We had a discussion and shit though, right? We was talking about that shit, and niggas was saying like, shit, that nigga will whoop your ass, but what if you grab him though? That's what I
Yeah,
said.
50 grab it. 50 grab that nigga. Floyd can't do really too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what I be trying to
Put that
tell
weight
niggas.
on that nigga.
That's what I be trying to tell niggas when you be like 140 pounds, 150 pounds and shit like that. Like you not just if a nigga get a hold of you, that got
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. All he gotta do is hit you right one time. Before
Yeah,
he get his
that's
hands
true.
on you.
That's true.
That's
He gonna-
one thing.
I mean, that's
that
what I'm
nigga
saying.
know where to hit you.
No, that's what I'm
He
saying. You
knows-
stands no chance throwing them hands with him. You gotta
Yeah.
turn into a wrestling match. That's if you can get
Yeah, but
close
even
enough
before
to
you
him
wrestle,
to
he
do
know how
it.
to hit you.
No, I'm just saying
He know how to-
that's if
yeah.
you can get close enough to him.
Yeah.
That's
that
the whole
motherfucker knows.
point.
Yeah. That nigga inside, uppercut come out of nowhere. What the fuck? Bang. Next thing you know, this nigga hit you in the temple and you wobbly and shit. You fucked up. You grab the nigga you want, so it don't make a difference. All he gonna do is really whoop your ass.
Hey man, the funniest shit ever though when T.I. tried to steal on that nigga though. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. That shit was funny. You see that shit though? He was laughing for real at that nigga. And it's funny because niggas was talking shit because you know him and T.I. around the same height and shit. You feel me? I'm like, nah, man, but T.I. wouldn't be able to fuck with Floyd, man. Like, that's some street fighting shit against a boxing nigga. This nigga whoop your ass. And that's why he just laughed at him. That's why he laughed at him. You gotta understand, a prize fighter on Floyd's level, then been hit by some of the hardest punchers in the world in his weight class. I'm gonna say that again, not in the country, in the fucking world.
Yeah.
So whatever you trying to do ain't shit unless you just a nigga.
You gotta remember, a prize fighter fights, they train almost every day. Part of
Yep.
they training, right?
Yep.
So they got endurance. So you can sit there and get your 10, 15 seconds off. That nigga like, man, I ain't start yet.
Right. That's why he was laughing at him. Like, bruh, really? You taking it to this level over this shit right here? I don't know what they said it was over. I hope that shit wasn't over Tiny, that he was jumping out the window like that, bro. For real. Like, I be telling niggas, man, don't jump out the window for no female, man. If a female for the streets, she for the streets, my nigga. Don't be trying to fight a nigga that's doing what he's supposed to do. You feel me? That's like telling the dog not fucking another dog that's in heat right now.
Like you be telling Gooch?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dirty motherfucker.
Knocking him up and everything. Still
Dirty
somehow, some way. But I'm just saying though, you can't certain shit, bro. Like niggas used to have morals and shit back then and standards and shit. If a nigga bitch was out here doing shit like that, nigga just leave the brawl. You feel what I'm saying? Some niggas want to stay with her. Oh, baby, I love you. We gonna make this work. Shit'll never be the same between you.
And she be like, ah, nigga, you ain't shit. Come on, baby. I fuck you, nigga. Your black ass. Get your ass off me, nigga.
I don't know. Do you think you could fuck with a bitch that you know just like fucking around on you and shit? You ain't answering that question, huh?
Oh, what happened?
Nigga, you heard what I said. I said, could you fuck with a bitch that you know for a fact is fucking around on you?
If we were in committed shit?
Yeah.
Oh, no, bitch, out of here. Fuck out of here. Don't fuck out of here.
I could.
I just talk about, you talk about a regular jump off. Like, you know, it's a jump off. Man, you got no papers on that bitch. I thought you talking about a bitch with papers.
Those you don't be
Papers
concerned
out.
about that shit though. That's what I be telling some
Yeah,
people.
the bitch with papers got to get the fuck out.
Like back then, if you got a broad nigga and you like claiming this broad and all of this other shit, she out here fucking around on you, nigga. Nah, that's a situation you don't want to be in. But see, niggas wouldn't be able to decipher certain things. That's why I think that, like you said it right the first time, was she a jump off? See, a lot of niggas is turning jump offs into wifey.
Oh, they wifing off the jump off.
Yes.
Damn, you wife
A lot of
off,
niggas
you
out
don't
here
wife
doing
off
that.
the jump off.
A lot of niggas out here doing
Jump
that.
off is what it is, the jump off. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people out here doing that.
Nah, you don't wife off the jump off. Never that.
Nigga, man, we had this conversation all the time about how niggas be chasing these whores at the square broads. They be trying to make it seem like they just ain't shit. And I be telling niggas, the square chicks, the ones who work, take care of their business, go to school, those the sexiest ones.
I ain't gonna front. It's some bad little chicks running around, but they dumb as fucking rocks, yo.
But that's a
Damn.
turn off though after a while, cause it'd be like I can only deal with this dumbass bitch for so long.
You
You
ain't
feel what I'm
trying to.
saying? Before you
You ain't
annoy
trying
me.
to, upgrade your gangster. Not at all. You just want to be a low level gangster.
And think
You ain't
about
trying to be
this.
kingpin.
This why I fuck with you though, cause the one night, right? You was like, I'm like shit, nigga. So I think Miss High Class was on here when we was talking about this. I'm like, when niggas go to the club, they want that hoe. They don't want that nerdy bitch right there with the glasses. She looking good, curvy and professional and shit like that. And you was like, shit, I want her right there because that's the freakiest one. She ready to get loose. You remember talking about that shit? You like, she the one that's ready to get loose. I agree with you on that shit too. She is the one that's ready to let loose on some shit. You feel me? This bitch just ratchet like. But I say this though, when niggas like hoes. It's fucked up to say it like that. Niggas like hoes. Like when they go out, they like to see hoes. They like to see bitches with the ass out, the big ass, little waist bitch showing all provocative, showing skin. Niggas like that shit. You know what I mean? Cute face. Niggas like that type of shit. 9 times out of 10, they chasing this hoe. And I always be telling my brother, I'm like, man, pay attention to shit, bro. I'm like, all them bitches that's just like the baddest bitches in the club. Niggas done passed them around already. Niggas done took turns with her already. And then told the next nigga like, oh man, all you gotta do is this. I know because I done little goofy shit like this before, to where I done gave niggas game and sauce on how to get a bitch real quick. Like, hey man, just go over there and do this, or go say this to the bitch, but put your own twist on it and shit. And niggas would go do that shit. They be like, man, that shit work. They come back like K's. They be like, Meech, man, that shit work. Good looking. They be like, good looking. They used to say shit like that. But see, those be the ones that be passed around. That shy bitch that's sitting right there at the bar drinking alone. She don't even know why she even in this motherfucker this night. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what's up, what's going on over here with these niggas and shit. Oh, this shit weird. But yeah, man. Them chicks that be like that though, bro, those be the ones that be ready to give it all up the first night. And they got some good though. Say they don't, Case. Those be the ones with that shit, like you say, you gotta fall asleep in that motherfucker. You a nasty nigga, bro. You know that. You falling asleep. You falling asleep in the pussy.
I ain't falling no asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep in that motherfucker.
You say what?
You gonna get a stiff leg all night.
Just taking your time. Lazy as fuck. Lazy as fuck from the side. That's how you supposed to
She
do.
gonna feel number weight and pressure. She gonna like, damn. She gonna feel that shit pulsate like it's a goddamn. There's a thump. She like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, bitch. You know, you're all snaked at night.
Hey,
you gonna
man.
feel like a damn rattle on that motherfucker.
When you was younger, you ever read into one of them chicks that couldn't have kids no more and shit all like that, and they had a hysterectomy? You ever ran into that shit when you was younger?
Hey, I ran into those. I ain't gonna say when I was younger, but yeah, I ran into a few of those.
You ran into those, bro. Like so niggas be really like just like letting loose in them things still. I couldn't do it. The bitch told me that. I still wasn't about to do it. That's when I was young and I wasn't on all that shit. It was just like, nah, I'm gonna go to the store real quick.
Shit, fuck that.
You say fuck that, you jumping in there. See, I can't do that. I can't take those chances. You feel what I'm saying?
Ain't no chances. They can't drop no more. Shit. No,
man, it's a chance.
No child support issues with those. None.
It was a chance for me because it was a spirit of the moment thing. It was a little party that was going on and shit. And I was chilling, talking to this bitch or whatever. I was talking to her, and she said something about some dick, and I just grabbed her hand and put it down my pants, like, you talking about something like that? And she was like, yeah. She was like, oh. And then she called her girl over there. She like, oh, girl, like, feel his thing real quick.
Oh, shit. Told homegirl to feel it.
Yeah, she like feel his thing real quick. And then, like, something else happened in between there. Because I was fucking with my niggas and shit. We was drinking and shit. But I'm still like, man, I'm about to fuck this little cute little black bitch. She had short hair. I'm about to slay her one time. So something happened in between. I'm like, man, I'm about to go to my cousin's house real quick. He's like, yeah, because I ain't from out here. I'm like, I'm about to go to my cousin's house real quick. And they gave me the keys and everything. I went over there and blessed this bitch all night, bro. She would not stop. She got to tell me, like, I can't have kids, so it's whatever. I'm like, man, let me go get some condoms real quick, bro. That's how much I was on it, bro. Cause she was just like all night long, nigga. You know, I was young. I was with it at that time. You still with that shit. I can't do it, nigga. That all night shit. Sabrina, baby, what's going on? That all night shit, I can't do it no more though, cuz.
Shit.
Maybe about a good 2-3 hours. But all night is just.
See, that's why they want to put the real nigga up in there.
Nigga, you try to knock down walls. You try to knock down walls.
The bitch be like, damn, daddy. Like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, man, about the man. I mean, ladies,
how you call me a bitch like that?
Ladies, do you agree? How long do you think is a nice amount of time for sex? I can understand you hit it for about like 2-3 hours. Y'all go to sleep, wake up, and you get back at it again. That's different. But just like straight all night long, just like marathon type shit.
I ain't talking about no marathon. I'm just talking about laid up in that motherfucker going to sleep. Wake up, beat that shit. When you move around, you beat this small bitch. Hey, fuck that. I ain't going nowhere, bitch.
On some Isley brother shit in between the sheets, nigga.
Hey, it's like this, man. You only have one first impression. God damn it.
Oh no, like yeah, that is the truth.
No,
and that's another thing, you know, fellas, y'all want to know listen, y'all want to know the best advice. That's it right there. First impression is everything. And first impression includes the first sexual encounter. You got to take her soul, my nigga. You got to let her know ain't shit sweet. You going to knock that thing down every time you see her. You got to put that in her. You know what I mean? You got to put that in her. I don't want to get into no, you know, battle rap type shit. Slow it down for you dumb niggas. You got to put that in her. Now you got to put in her. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta put something. You gotta put something in her life that she ain't never felt before. You gotta go all out, nigga. All the tricks, all the moves. You gotta put it down. If not, and if you give a bitch some lazy, sorry dick on the first time, bro, she probably not gonna call you no more. As a matter of fact, as soon as when you leave, she about to call the next nigga over. She gonna take a shower. She gonna be like, hey man, I need somebody to finish this job for me. You said, damn, Case. You said, damn, somebody got to finish the job. Come over here and finish this job before me. I wouldn't do that. What if a bitch called you like, man, this corny nigga just left from over here and gave me this weak-ass dick. I'm still horny.
I hang up my phone. Bitch, be calling me, call my number. What's wrong with you, bitch?
And I'm
supposed to be the backup nigga. Stay your horny ass. Yeah, see, like, you to call me at first like you're supposed to have. You wouldn't be in your situation. Ain't got my damn phone. Fuck that bitch.
Like, I'm horny right now. Come over here.
Stay horny, like, bitch. What? I ain't going no damn way. You bring your ass over here.
Go behind a nigga. Go behind a nigga, though, bro. Could you do some shit like that?
That's what I said.
Even if she came.
That's different if she came. But then it made, well, you
so if she really just called you and just said, like, man, this corny ass dude just left my house.
Oh, no, I'll cuss the bitch out over that, but she wants some dick. She got to come over my house. Fuck
no,
that.
I'm just telling you. She said, this dude just left from over here. He was corny as fuck. I'm not satisfied. I'm about to take a shower.
Told you.
I'm about to take a shower.
I'm gonna cuss the bitch out.
House. I'm gonna take a shower. Can I come over your house?
But I just said I'm gonna cuss the bitch out first. The bitch still got to be checked.
That's gonna turn her on even more.
I don't give a fuck. Still, the bitch got to be checked. Give a fuck if I turn this bitch on. I know the bitch turned on because the bitch done called me. I gotta cuss the bitch out. Let her know. Yo, be calling me talk about some other nigga ain't come through. Your funky ass ain't call me first. I gotta tell you, got caught about these sorry ass niggas.
Right.
You come over here and got your beat respectfully like you been getting it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Matter of fact, stop your ass to somewhere, bring me something to eat too while you out there, motherfucker.
Right. CK,
pick up some fucking roll up.
I see you. I see I'm rubbing off on you and shit, man. You getting a lot of
man, because this ain't nothing new. See, you're not talking about no new things and things that ain't happened in the past. I mean, shit like these. You're talking true stories and shit. This niggas forgot about certain shit, but it shouldn't happen when bitches called up talking some nonsense. Oh, this and that. Like, yo, my baby daddy, he done pissed me off, and I'm on hot fire. Bitch, I don't want to hear about that shit. Bring something to roll up and smoke.
No, you know what I had to tell a chick one time. You know what I had to tell a chick one time. I'm just like, hey, listen. I'm like, don't call me talking about another nigga. If you want something, just say you want something. What did you calling me explaining why you want me to come over?
But you understand, a lot of times like that, you already know it's another nigga. You already know that.
I don't
That
be
ain't your own.
cared. I don't want to hear about that shit.
Exactly, man. You don't even want to
That's
hear
just
about
like
that
if
nigga.
you got. That's just like
see,
if you got a
that's-
lady and she said that's just like you talking about another lady to a chick. Like you know, like she
Well,
ain't with that.
bitches be asking questions about that shit though.
Yeah, but still, like, bro, you can't.
Like, look, the first thing a
That
bitch
don't
always
mean that they
asks,
don't get
well,
mad
how
about
you,
that.
you and your last girlfriend, like, fuck what?
Why you worried about her for? You know what I used to say about that shit? I'm like, I wasn't worried about
Always
whose
want to
dick.
know about
I
the
wasn't
last
worried about whose
relationship.
dick you was sucking before you was you sucking.
Yeah, I
mine.
ain't ask you none about who the fuck dick you was sucking, bitch. You want to ask me about who I was fucking last, bitch? Well, you. The
Hey,
fuck?
that's your damn business. You feel me?
Word,
You worry about some
why?
shit like you worry about the wrong shit.
Why? Well, I know one of the bitches you know, and they said that nigga look familiar. We go get down, shit. We gotta argue about the shit. You a freak? That bitch a freak? Shit.
Or
We
you
can
know
all be
what's the
some freaks.
biggest? You know what's the biggest setup question I had before? So would you fuck one of my friends? What?
Shit, why not?
If she was bad, yeah. I
Yeah,
can't.
why not?
And you know they get mad if you. But like, okay, this was the thing. This is what I said earlier, right? If I said hell yeah, you'd be like, oh fuck, why and blah blah blah. But if I lied
Bitch, why
to
you
you and
ask me a
said
question
no,
like that?
you go. If I told you a lie, no. But if I told you a lie, you're gonna be happy though.
Ask the bitch why. You want to fuck her?
No, like that question has aroused sometimes.
That's the only thing that could come up to. Bitch, you want to fuck her? Then it's just us three? Is
Yeah.
that what you getting at?
Yeah, sometimes.
Where did this shit come from?
Sometimes,
you fuck with my friends? Why? You want to fuck her? We can join in.
Listen, sometimes I had a chick tell me like, "No, I don't get down like that. I just wanted to see if you was a nasty nigga and
Well,
try something with my
shit.
friend."
Yeah, I'm a nasty nigga, bitch.
Like,
Ain't
what?
about try. Shit, but you and that bitch talk about rubbing on me at the same time. I'm fucking both of you bitches. Ain't no hesitation. The fuck out of here.
But that was a question that was asked to me one time a long time ago. That was funny as fuck because I asked her like, "Hell yeah, I would."
Yeah,
Like your friend got a
shit.
fat ass. What you talking about? And she was just like, "Oh, so you be looking at?" She's like, "Oh, so you be looking at my friend like that?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I be looking at her like that." What you talking about?
Shit, look at both of you bitches. Shit. I just chose you before I chose
What
her.
you talking about? She like,
Shit.
so what's so different? I'm like, man, listen, man, you beautiful, but your friend, she beautiful also. What's the difference? Why you asking me this question? Where's this leading to?
Open your mouth and you open your mouth. I'll tell you the difference right then and there. And you open your legs and you open your legs. I'll tell you the other difference.
That's why I had that conversation. They want you to lie to them.
Then don't bring it up. See, I ain't got no time to be lying.
That's
You
what
gotta
I'm telling
understand,
niggas.
B.
A chick asked me the other day. A chick
I'm out
asked
here
me,
trying
listen.
to make currency
A
on
chick
a magnifying
a chick
scale,
asked
yo.
me the other day, like literally, she asked me. She was like, "Why do niggas be lying to females?" I'm like, it depends on which niggas you talking about. Some bitch niggas or you talking about some real niggas? Because I ain't lying to you about a motherfucking thing. What I got to lie for? Because I feel like the more I keep the lies down and I keep it real with you, I'm gonna get the same energy back. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't no point in me lying. They be like, but what
I
about
ain't gotta lie. Why I gotta explain to myself to any bitch?
Hey man, my point exactly, man.
I ain't gotta answer none of you hoes. You hoes pay my bills. Fuck them answer any question, any hoe. Why? Why do I have to answer any questions?
Hey, in they mind, you have to, bro.
Yeah, well, you're
All
a
these
bitch.
dumbass
That's why
questions. Instead of asking like, so what do you think about what do you think about crypto? What do you think about these bank statements right here? What do you think about the equity I got in this home? Right. Shit like that. People don't ask those.
She came into the inheritance. Oh, really?
Right. Why don't you invite her over for dinner today?
Yeah, she's a nasty bitch. And I'm scared that Bobby, his friend's gonna pimp her out. And, I kind of feel it too. Really? So you say this bitch got some money and you willing to fuck her?
Right.
Call that bitch over tonight. She smoke? What she do? Fuck. Any drugs she need, we about to get this bitch hooked on. Strung the fuck out if possible. How much that bitch getting?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let's move the conversation over just a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Let's talk about pimping a little bit.
Ain't no conversation, no pimping. Pimping is what it is.
Let me ask you this question, because a lot of niggas don't be realizing this. You meet a young lady or whatever it is, and she's screaming at you like, "Nigga, I want to make some money, and I want you to make money off of me."
Shit, track or the blade, bitch.
No, I'm just talking about it could be anything. Cause
Oh,
you know
excuse me.
you know, cause you got chicks out here that
Caught up in the
model.
moment.
Yeah,
Shit.
right, exactly. You got chicks out here that model. You got chicks out here that strip.
Come on.
You got chicks that doing
Model and stripping
cyber
is
shit.
all the same shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's
A
all
model,
it is, but it's
you
all
know,
it's on a different level to a certain degree.
it's depending on what cameraman she meet.
Yeah, exactly. You know, chicks is often to an array of things, doing porn, doing the webcam thing and shit. You know, if you hooked up with a young lady and shit, why? This is what a young lady asked me. She's like, why niggas can't set aside the freak shit for the business? She like, the freak shit always gonna be there, especially if we handle the business. Why do you think it's so like that, bro?
I don't know, man.
Why
One thing I
niggas is
know
thinking
is,
about
bro,
pleasure over the business nowadays?
I have a pleasure in getting the business.
Exactly, but see, that's the thing that niggas don't understand. The more business it is, the more pleasure that it is in this situation. Especially when you got a young lady like that. But see, niggas like my boy Sinful P gonna say, you can't think with your third leg. You gotta use what God gave you, player, which is your mind.
Man, Lord of mercy, Sinful P.
Which is your mind. You gotta use your mind when it come to these ladies, because like, let me tell you something, you can fuck a bitch good all day long, nigga, but if you ain't got her mentally, nigga, shit ain't gonna fall into play. It just ain't. Especially when you got one that's ready. She hungry, she doing this, that, and the third, and she wanna fuck with you. She calling you daddy and shit, nigga, bringing you back to bag and shit, though. Some of you niggas is just impressed by the little shit, and when this bitch is screaming, nigga, elevate me, nigga, I'ma elevate you.
Yes.
And y'all don't know how to handle those females like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I be giving too much game to some of you niggas sometime when I be talking this shit that I be talking. See, K's, he's my nigga. I like giving him game and exchanging and fellowship. You understand what I'm saying? With my New Jersey fella over there, my New Jersey player over there, he's turning into a player right in front of my eyes with the shit that he's talking about. All he missing is all he missing is the Gators and the Steve Maddens and shit.
Man, I don't need that, nigga. I ain't
Stacey
never
Adams,
that
nigga. The Stacey
I don't
Adams.
need
nigga.
that, nigga.
Throw on the Chinchilla, nigga. Throw on the Frank Lucas, nigga. Quit playing, nigga. Act like an uptown nigga for a day.
No Brooklyn nigga, man. Never that. Never that.
Hey, but them uptown niggas they was pimps and they was players, nigga.
Yeah. Brooklyn is what it is, man.
But yeah, I'm just making a point of, you niggas need to start deciphering your bottom bitch from your wife. Start deciphering it, and pretty much your wife is your bottom bitch. So if you got a female out here, if you got a woman out here, I ain't even gonna call her a bottom bitch. If you got a woman out here, nigga, and she inspired, nigga, to elevate you on all levels while she elevating herself, nigga, you need to show that queen all the love in the world. You feel me? There ain't a lot of niggas that got no go getting ass female out here behind them. You feel me? Case, what if you had a lovely lady over there that thought like you, nigga? It was making the moves that you was making.
Man.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there, my nigga.
There'll be a hit list out.
You said it'd be a hit list out. Y'all be like pink in the brain over there, bruh. Trying to take
ain't gonna
over
be no
some
goddamn
shit.
pink in the brain.
Trying to take over some shit, nigga. That's what y'all motherfuckers will be over there.
It'd be like more like goddamn the brain and Galvatron over this motherfucker, or the brain and Megatron or some shit. There's gonna be some real goddamn gangster shit going on an intergalactic level and shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, man, and that's what I be telling motherfuckers. That's how me and my wife, we kind of mesh with each other, you know what I mean? She depend on me to do a lot of shit. You feel what I mean? I depend on her for shit. You know what I mean? That's what our relationship is about. But there's certain things I handle, certain things she don't handle. It's just the way it is, you feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all for the same reason. These motherfucking kids, my nigga. You feel me? Like I've been retired, you feel what I'm saying? I still got game and shit like that, but I've been retired and shit, you know what I mean? I do shit for my kids now, man. It's all for my kids. Trying to leave something that niggas don't know how to leave to their kids, which is wealth. Leave them something. Leave them a business. You know what I mean? Like, They was talking about Young Dolph the other day. They say Young Dolph quietly in the city of Memphis owned over 100 properties.
See what I'm saying?
With-
See what I'm
with-
saying about that Forbes list? That Forbes list don't mean nothing. You don't know what properties he owned. You don't know what's the equity. You have no idea of any of that stuff. You don't know if it's paid for cash. You don't know if he turned each of those cribs into money making. You know, like I said, how you can remember how I tell you can turn your house into a bank by opening up a HELOC account. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
You went to the bank and they told you exactly what I told you. They even try to con you out of who the contract is and say you ain't got to do all that. Yeah, because they want to make sure that you spent that money in a white establishment, not do what you want to do with it.
Right. And that's the thing. Hold on. Get some people on up out of here. Play that shit. Up out of here, off with your head, nigga. But yeah, man. Them nigga like 100 properties, you gotta take that in perspective, man. Like I say, man, he was one of those brothers like that actually got it. Like fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm about to say 100 properties in the city of Memphis. Now, if people don't know nothing about Memphis, Tennessee and shit, ain't that shit kinda like the mountains and shit down there, K's? That shit is country
I
as
never
fuck
been to
white
Memphis.
folks.
I don't know about no damn mountains, man.
White folks and shit down there in Memphis.
I heard Memphis majority black.
Yeah, Memphis is, but I'm talking about Nashville. Nashville and Memphis is two different cities. Let's keep that in perspective. But Nashville,
yeah, but you just said Memphis. I said Memphis is black. You just said Memphis was all white, and I said no. Memphis
no, I said no. They own the white folks own a lot of shit down there.
No, crackers stole a lot of shit.
Yeah, we can say that. That's what I was talking about.
That's what the fuck it is. They stole a lot of shit. Remember how you started the show off? Yeah. They can't protect the motherfuckers because, you know, motherfuckers is doing what they did 500 years ago. Yeah. Thieving motherfuckers. That's my shit.
Let's get these motherfuckers out of here. That's what I'm trying to do.
What you talking about getting up out of here? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm on some other shit right now. But, yeah, I'm on some other shit right now. But yeah, man, them niggas, like I say, man, like we tend to take out people that do shit like that. Think about it. This brother owned 100 properties in the city of Memphis, man. Think about what he's probably doing with those 100 properties as far as like housing people, putting businesses in those properties and shit. Like he said he was buying a house every year for his son's birthday or something like that. He was buying houses. So when his son got older, he was going to give him the houses. So like, think about it. When he's 18, he giving him 18 houses. You feel me? Like I just think about like how he actually got it on how to pass shit along to his kids and shit, whatever. You know what I mean? We do tend to like get involved in like buying like foreign, like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all that other shit that depreciates in value. And of course, don't nobody like this is the thing. I heard a realtor talk about this before. He said, let me tell you something, man. He's like, if you ever was to get real rich and get a whole bunch of money, he like, don't put all that customized shit in your house, you know, like your face and the pool and all that other shit. Because guess what?
No.
He like, don't nobody want to buy that shit.
Yeah, because they got to get that shit off the fucking floor.
Exactly.
You're going to customize it. Customize it to somebody with a taste that, see, since the new thing now is the cigar thing. So you get one of those big cigar bars that you know, once it's in there, ain't nobody gonna take that shit out no more. Shit's there for forever. But you get somebody that's into that thing, that's a unique buyer. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow, that's a cigar bar. So it's an easier sell. You know what I mean?
Right.
If it has a movie theater, it got a 20-foot movie theater, whatever. People will. But when you sit there and put your face in the floor, this marquee shit, you're like, man, I ain't buying that.
Yeah, and all this
shit.
other extra shit. That's crazy shit. They're just like, you know, they had a problem selling Mike Tyson's house for a while until 50 Cent bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said that nobody want no fucking nightclub in their house. What else did he have in that motherfucker? It was ridiculous. But just think about how much it costs to run that property alone, bro. The bill every month for that motherfucker. Think about it. The light bill, the electric bill. I mean, the electric and the light bill is the same thing. The heat bill.
You got caretakers for the maintenance. You know, caretakers and all.
Landscapers and shit that you got to pay people to come out here and keep this property up because you're not doing it by yourself.
Maintenance.
Yeah, it just how much is this property actually costing you? Is this property making you money by you just living in it? That's the shit that
Well,
don't be making
well,
sense.
see, like I said, you pull the equity out. Everything has equity, but see, that's a super luck. I don't know how it goes with a high price item like that. If it's the same rules that will apply as far as a HELOC account,
But
but
I
as
think
far
50.
as
But I think 50 only paid like what was it like $5 million for that house?
yeah, but you see, people with $5 million don't need a home line equity. I mean, I don't know how that game go with
And they
that. 'Cause
said
I never
Tyson bought it for like he bought it for like 20 something back in the day.
no, but you not understand what I'm talking about, B.
No,
I'm talking about when you turn the property itself into a bank.
okay, I know what you're saying on that. When we was talking
And
about
I don't know exactly what would be the logistics on a high price item like that. I don't know. You see, when you start dealing with different levels of money, all the rules change. You know what I'm saying?
50 sold that house, I believe.
I still got it.
Oh, he still got the motherfucker? I thought he had sold it though. But like I'm just thinking though, bro, like Nelly, did you see his abandoned mansion that he had? And I just look at the size of that property and I'm just like, a nigga actually would be
What state
dumb.
is it located in?
That was in Missouri.
Then he's stupid because it's cheap in that part of the country. State of Missouri is not an expensive state to live in.
Yeah, I feel you, but it's just an old abandoned property with the tennis courts, the basketball courts, and all that other shit.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting
that's what he
there.
wanted, man.
But I'm sitting there looking at the shit, and I'm just like, bro, a nigga actually would be stupid to buy this shit. You be stupid to buy
Not,
this shit
not
unless you
necessarily.
had the money to.
Not necessarily because there's an old house. I believe it's in your part of the country that Mike Tyson used to own. I think they turned it into a church.
You talking about out there in fucking not Welshfield, Ohio.
I'm not. I just know in that part
It's
of
in that Amish country. I forget where it's at, but go
yeah,
ahead.
but I know he said it was foreclosed on and they turned it into a church. But it was a big ass mansion.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, though, man. Just to like, well, a church is gonna pay for itself. Like everybody in town coming to that church, so and you got money if you stay out that way. But my whole thing is like, I would be dumb to buy like let's just throw a number out there to buy a 20-room house. They got a fucking club, a bowling alley in it. Out back, it got this big ass pool and all of this other shit. Like the first thing I would look at, like, what's the maintenance and the landscaping gonna cost to keep this motherfucker beautiful and to keep it running every month? Like you said, you gotta have people around there working, all types of shit in a house that big. Like, and then on top of it, I'm the one to think about this. I'm not gonna use 17 rooms in my house.
Yeah, but then you gotta think like this. Depending on what type of business you in, it's a nice place to throw weddings. Now you can rent that fucking place out every weekend for a wedding event, every day for different wedding parties. They got the rooms for the wedding parties. Everything is right there on one location, the property. So they got the nightclub right there for after the wedding, everything. You gotta understand, it's depending on what you're gonna do with the property.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about as far as like a motherfucking personal living space. This is where I live at. This is my home where I'm raising my kids and shit.
Hey, Rick Ross said the house he live in, he still ain't see half them damn rooms.
No, but see, what Rick Ross and Lil Boosie and them is actually doing, they are buying like land. They buying land and they actually building the properties on the land instead of buying the properties on the land outright. You get what I'm saying? They buying.
I'm talking about the house that he lives in now that he bought off Holyfield. It's about that property.
Oh, you talking about the one in Atlanta? I'm talking about the one where
he said he got to deal with.
I'm talking about the one where go ahead.
He got a contract with John Deere because he'd like the tractor from cutting the grass himself. He says teaming them. They all got a job maintaining the properties. That's what they do. So you can't say, oh, this is that. It's what you're gonna do with it. 50 wasn't thinking about doing that. He was just being a flamboyant motherfucker. I got money, but it was more spiteful to buy Tyson house. That was some other shit.
What do you mean there was some other shit?
Well, think about it. Tyson homeboy, best friend murders you, and you buy Tyson Tyson's house.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. I didn't think about it that way.
Man,
I didn't think about it that way. Go ahead, though.
I always thought about it that way.
Ass shit.
Yeah, you don't get it. It's deeper than that, yo. Out of all these houses you could have bought, all this money, you buy Mike Tyson's house. Why? Out of all the properties you could have bought.
I know that pissed Mike off a little bit.
Think about it, B.
I know that pissed Mike off. Go ahead. Y'all don't see. Y'all don't understand how deep he talking about. The nigga that K's is talking about is the
Many
nigga.
men wish
Yeah.
death
No,
upon
I'm
me.
talking
He
about the
said the
nigga,
whole
and it was also
shit in that
this,
song.
and it was also the night that Tyson. I think he had came back, and that's the fight where he called out Lennox Lewis, and he was talking about his style is impregnable and all that shit. He said, "I want to just say, rest in peace to my brother Daryl Baum." Like that's how deep this shit go. If y'all pay attention to that,
50
Daryl
said his
Baum.
name in many
Yeah,
men.
his name was Homo. That's what they used to call him. That was the
And
nigga.
that nigga dropped that nigga name and everything in that song. So it's when you say why did 50 get that house, you know the streets and that story, you can kind of figure out the rest on why he bought that particular
That's
house.
why I say 50 is a calculated nigga, bro. He's a very
You know what I'm
calculated
saying?
nigga, bro. Very, very calculated nigga. To think about doing some shit like that is some fucked up ass shit. It ain't fucked up. It's just 50 at one. He wanted to show niggas I'm the boss now. I got the bag just like you got the bag. You niggas can't pick on me no more. I can fuck with y'all to no degree.
I mean, think about it. I mean, not saying that Tyson had anything to do with
But
that
that still was
at
his
all.
boy.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just on some street shit. Like, yeah, I know your man. You didn't send your man to come get me. Your man was sent by somebody else for some other shit, but that just was your man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But this is my whole thing though. How you pop a nigga 9 times though, and don't get him out of here? That's crazy. I don't
it meant for him to
encourage.
go?
I don't encourage niggas to go out.
Was
and
it
pop
meant for
niggas
him to
9
go?
times, but that's a lot of times to get shot and you don't be up out of here. That nigga
Face,
had to live.
niggas just hit you everywhere, hit you up everywhere. Chest, face.
He said if he wanted
shoulder,
to turn. He
arm.
said if he wanted to turn his head though, he would have been out of here. He said if he wouldn't have turned his head, he would have been out of here because he got shot in the cheek. Remember? He said if I would have turned my head, I would have been out of here because he would have shot me all in here and shit. Like, so the dude came after him. He seen him and the dude wasn't playing no games with him. That's crazy though. You get popped up in the car though 9 times though. I heard a lot of shit happen behind that though, Case. I heard a lot of shit went down behind that shit, like a lot of fucking shit that went down that I don't even care to discuss on this motherfucker. But I heard it went down behind that shit. Niggas was coming up, all types of shit. And he didn't even have a deal when he first got shot up. He actually, they threw him out of his deal with Columbia.
He had a production. Yeah, he had that production deal with.
No, they had him sign off. They
Trackmasters.
let him out of his deal in the hospital, he said.
Yeah, that was Trackmasters. That was Gibson.
Said in the hospital.
But that wasn't Gibbs. But I mean, Gibbs was Trackmasters. But yeah, Trackmasters had that deal with Sony Columbia.
Man, he said he only received. What did he say? He only received like 75,000 from that deal or something like that. But that's still a lot of money to a street nigga though. You get 75 at one time. Just like, all right. But like, yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I need to skill me up an L real quick or roll me up an L real quick though. But yeah, that story deep as fuck though. I never thought about that though. He bought the Tyson property. What about? Have you seen the Viagra dude's house down in Florida?
Who?
The Viagra man.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
The dude who made Viagra, dude.
I have no idea who that is.
Hold on. Let me pull up his house real quick. Fuck him. I'm gonna pull up his house. Let me pull up this nigga's house. Now let's look at this property here. You can ride past it, right? You're riding the boats and everything, though. Let's check this shit out. Let me see if I can pull up another one. Yeah, let's check this shit out, though. Look at this property right here, though. Let's go over to the intermission screen. Look at this property here. You see that?
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice than a motherfucker, though. Let's look at the top view of the whole property. This is the whole property. Of course, you can ride past and see it on like, but this is kind of much the whole property. How much do you really think it costs to maintain this motherfucking house right here?
More than I'm willing to spend.
You said more than you willing to spend. Just I'm looking at this shit like, and it like people you could really ride past and see. This is his front yard. This is his front yard. Go ahead.
We talking over $1 million a year.
What to maintain this house?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. But how much money is this fucking house is making him? And this is his personal living house. This is my
Yeah,
thing.
but you gotta understand, a motherfucker like that, he's making 10, 15, $20 million a year easy.
Yeah, he's the dude who created Viagra, pretty much.
And why wouldn't you want to live like that and be chilling? All your needs are right there. You got space.
The nigga front yard is the lake, my nigga. He walk out the front yard and see yachts and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Only like that's crazy, bro. He want to go somewhere like it's ridiculous how some people live though, bro. I ain't hating or nothing like that, but ain't no way on God's green earth I would want to pay to like you know what I mean? The nigga got a yacht in front of his fucking yard. You see this shit?
Check this out. You're a multi-billionaire. And you have a house that's worth $500 million. That's not shit to a billionaire.
No, it's not. It's not.
And I mean, $500 million is too much money. $30, $40 million.
Now let's look at Elon Musk's house. Let's look at this motherfucker. Now he could.
I think he rents. I think he rents an apartment.
Let's see if he got a house. Let's see.
No, they say he rents a one-bedroom apartment.
What, Elon Musk?
Mm-hmm.
The Tesla guy?
Mm-hmm.
They showing one of his properties right here. Look at this shit.
You said one of his properties. He lives in a rental, one bedroom.
That's crazy if you do. You talking about this right here? This shit right here? 37 Lath Home. Elon's prefab rented house. This is his house right here. This little bitty damn thing right here.
Yeah,
and
that's the spot.
This is crib?
Yep.
Or is it one of his cribs?
No, that's where he stays.
That's crazy.
It's in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spot he stays at now. Why is it crazy?
I mean, it's just him.
You just said it's crazy for somebody that has big, enormous house.
I mean,
see this nigga with that little rental, pre-constructed, the new shit, the 3D printer shit.
Yeah, that shit that's cool for just him.
It shows you the mind state of some people.
Yeah. Cause I mean, like I say, I'm not one okay, maybe because I got kids. I got 2 kids, dogs and shit. That wouldn't be ideal for me. I'm thinking more like I would have a crib, like a 4-bedroom house is okay for me. Maybe even a 5-bedroom house. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't too fucking big, but when you going off into like 20, 17, like that mansion that we just seen, the Viagra mansion, how many rooms you think was in that fucking house? Now this supposed to be Mark Zuckerberg's house. You see this? Simple shit. But like you say, this goes to show you the mind of people. This is Mark Zuckerberg's house. Some simple, normal shit. Old Bay area pad. No, he got a house up that's up for rent. His Old Bay area pad is up for rent. So he got multiple houses. But the thing is, though, you absolutely right. You don't see this dude with, this is his Lake Tahoe home. You don't see this dude with all these big ass homes and shit, though, man. And these dudes got serious money. They can have they can have houses that talk to you if they want to. You hear me, Case?
Anything they want.
They have anything they want. This motherfucker stays in this little ass house. I cannot believe that, though. He was the first one. I didn't know he stayed in an apartment like that.
Yeah.
It only cost him $50,000.
What's it?
375 square feet.
A multi-billionaire.
You would never know this nigga stay in this house, though, if you want to say nothing about it, though, bro. I don't know why I find this so amusing, though, bro. Like, look at this shit. This is really this nigga's whole house, though. He got a little room right there. You can look outside. Wow. And then they got a top view of this shit. This how big this man's house is, though. But like he say, how much space do I actually need? You feel me? How much space do I actually need? It's just me. I'm at work all the time. All I'm really going to come here to do is sleep and eat pretty much.
Lay up and roll up.
That's
it. You know he burns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then like you know what? It'd be some chicks that would try to clown him if they didn't know who he was and he took them back to that spot.
Them hoes know who he is. And they ain't gonna clown him.
No, I'm talking about if didn't nobody know who he was and he took them back to this spot, bro, they would try to clown him. You don't think so? Them bitches would try to.
Hey,
like,
listen.
You stay in a box.
Yep, I stay in the box.
There's
Fuck
some
you,
chicks
stay. And then you be like, bitch, who you rent from, bitch? I could buy this spot if I want to. I just ain't got no time to deal with the maintenance. I'd rather just pay him rent every month. That way I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. I can keep it moving. What about you, bitch? You gotta save up. You gotta find a new place to work for. You know what I'm saying? That's the question you start saying to motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. Mind
No,
your
but he
business.
actually owned that little spot right there. He only paid 50 grand for it though, and it's his. He owned it. And then you know what's crazy? That's a perfect little spot for like a little Airbnb or something. A family, or not even a family. One person coming to town, they don't want to stay at a hotel. They can stay right there. Like people don't think it's ways you could do shit because I'm pretty sure he ain't there all the fucking time. But when he away, he probably has somebody come clean it up and Airbnb that motherfucker out. Like it's supposed to. But see, I don't think I would like that Airbnb shit because everybody ain't clean, bro. And then you got motherfuckers that tear up shit. I seen a story.
Why would a billionaire Airbnb out his living spot? That makes no sense.
What you say?
Why would a billionaire?
No, I was just making an example of when we was talking about chicks talking that shit, bro. I'm just saying they don't think like we think.
A broke bitch will always talk shit. Because if she wasn't talking shit, she wouldn't be broke. But broke bitches, all they know how to do is talk shit nonstop. Just talking fucking shit.
No, I'm just talking about the ones that would try to
don't know how to talk about getting no fucking money getting no damn money.
That would really try to clown this man for that little small space that he live in.
Yep. And she's still gonna catch back shots after the clowning. She gonna catch back shots. Be put out on the curb like any other bitch. Clown that bitch. You laugh earlier, I'm gonna laugh later.
And then he go ride past her in the Tesla and shit. Here we go.
Laughing some more. Check it out. Shit. Tesla on autopilot. So hey, they go out the sunroof and really laugh at that bitch.
That's funny. I actually I saw these reaction videos the other day of this dude. He was going around. He had a Ferrari, but he was it wasn't a Ferrari. It was like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or something like that though. And he was just approach random chicks, but he wouldn't come from the car though, and talk to the chicks. And you know them chicks was trying to. They was like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, the gold digging bitches.
Yeah. They like, I'm good and all this other shit. So then he walked back to his car. You know how many of them bitches walked back over there to him just because he walked to that car? Mm-hmm. Like, you know how much failure she just set herself up for?
They do it all the time. And you know what? The one that keep it walking, that's the one I'm really chase.
You said that's the one you're going to really chase?
Yup, the one that start walking away, and after I do and she don't turn around, keep it moving. And
yeah,
I'll be like, yo, wait a minute, shorty, come here a second. Yeah, why you ain't give a fuck about that? Word, I want to really talk to you now. I like you. Matter of fact, you drive my shit. Let's go somewhere. I don't care. Take me to your parents. I like you. Drive my shit. Yeah. I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Oh shit, you ain't impressed. Good. That's what I'm talking about. I'm impressed.
Exactly.
You impressed me.
Exactly. But you know, I mean, the one I'm like think about this. I'm like, man, see, if you wasn't doing no prank videos, this bitch would have got dogged the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
She would have got dogged for like, bitch, what you walking up over here? Those the bitches you like, don't touch my door handle. Don't touch nothing on my car. Like, what are you talking about? Why do I got to show you this shit for you to understand?
Maybe sit down, getting all comfortable and shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Why I got to walk? Now all of a sudden I walk to this car, you want to talk to me? That's some stupid ass shit to me. Like, so you value the car more than the nigga.
Mm-hmm. She's valued to come up.
Huh?
She
but that
don't
mean that. That don't mean that because there's some niggas that just take her, fuck her, and dog the fuck out of her. Like, yeah, bitch, you thought I like you? Bye.
You know every bitch thinks she got game when they go that route anyway. She always thinks she got more game than the next nigga.
No, I don't understand why some of these
she gonna run against her because she like, yeah, he like this, but he gonna good. You know the first thing a bird brain bitch is gonna think, the nigga wanna fuck. I'm gonna have this nigga wrap around my finger. You know you got a lot of these weak niggas out here that still, pay these bitches like as far as impressing them with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Showing them gifts and shit.
Yeah, that's just like I had a young lady on here the other night that was talking about how I think she said she was like 4 months pregnant or something like that, some crazy shit. She left her baby dad and she fucking with a married nigga, and the married nigga buying her $200 cribs and all types of other shit, door dashing her food, giving her money, spending the night. He got a whole wife at home. And I had to break it down to her because she 23 and this man, she 23 and her baby daddy is 40. And the dude she talking to is 32. He married with kids and got a whole crib and all this other shit, right? So I had to break it down to her. I'm like, you know that this man is really willing to throw away his whole happy home for you. I'm not saying nothing that your pussy whack and none of that other shit, but he willing to throw it all away for you though. And the biggest question is at the end of the day, is you gonna be ready to handle that shit? Because eventually you motherfuckers gonna get caught with all this lying shit. Oh wait, this the thing though. Like this for all you cheating at motherfuckers and shit. You always gonna get caught up in that shit. You always gonna get caught up in that shit. Why not? Why you lying about the shit? That be my whole thing. What the fuck is you lying for? You been with somebody for so fucking long, you might as well should just tell them like, look, I got this girl I'm feeling, I want to fuck. How you feel about this shit? If they say no, they say no, bro. You just gotta learn how to control yourself. You feel me? But other than that, like I don't see the point lying and making up all these excuses. Your girl mad as fuck at you, smelling your dick, all types of other crazy shit. Cause you done been out all night long and you coming home in the morning like goofy shit. You feel me? Like I don't understand that type of shit, bro.
I just do that shit. I ain't give a fuck though.
But did you have like a woman that was like your wife though? You never had a wife or like a chick you
know
considered your wife, yeah, or a chick you considered like your girl.
European shit. Yeah, but start shoot my leg before. Fuck that. Still gonna be a nigga. You gotta understand. I run my household. Period. I do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
Any king gonna do that in his castle. Period.
I do that, but see, I still don't come in my household. I don't go out and come home at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, my nigga. You feel me? But that's because I know how to keep the peace in my household. Because I gonna keep it real with you. I look at my girl sideways. She walking this bitch at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning. What the fuck you doing? Like I would really look at her that way. You feel what I mean? Same way she would look at me like, nigga, what you doing walking in here at 6, 7 in the morning? You feel what's wrong with you? We ain't talking about no other shit. What's up with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just a communication thing. I wouldn't say, nigga, that's like me not running my household.
We gotta understand. 9 times out of 10, a chick, most chicks meet me when I was used to be in that nightlife. So that's common for me to come in and out the house at the time. I'm like 24/7.
Yeah, that's because you was off in that business.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. For a chick not to understand that, she need to just come away from me.
No, and see, you gotta understand this too, though. Like when you in that entertainment and that nightlife like that, like you gotta have a chick that understands shit go down like that.
Really, that was a lot of my single times too. Like I'll tell a chick I was dealing with, I'd be like, you know what, I'm about to go on tour. I can't do it. Nobody call me. Shit, what the fuck I'm at?
Man, listen,
man. Just break this up now.
When I was like serious with it, I used to tell chicks like, look, I ain't nobody's dude. We all cool at the end of the day. We do. Sometimes, but like I'm not sitting here trying to make no type of commitment to you because I'm doing this, and while I'm doing this, no telling what the fuck I run into. I like to leave my options open, and there's nothing wrong with that. Leave that at that particular point in time. You feel me? So like, yeah, I definitely like you gotta have a chick when you in music. You either need to not have no chick, or you need to have a chick that got a real good understanding of what the fuck is going on. Because if not, you set yourself up for some bullshit, my nigga. You set your shit up for some Biggie Smalls shit, nigga, with Faith busting in on the bitches in the room and shit. She busting in the room on the bitches, see the white bitches everywhere and shit. There's all types of crazy shit going on.
Black and ugliest, however.
Yeah,
black
bro.
and ugliest.
That's bad,
ever.
though.
However, stay coochie down to the side.
And I mean to get caught up and just like think about to get caught up like cheating and shit. I've heard stories of like niggas walking in and they bra getting smashed by a nigga. You know what type of You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? A chick walking in or her nigga smashing a chick. Like, what the fuck you gonna do in that situation? Like, I'm just
I
like,
remember what I did in that situation.
yeah, you told me what you did.
I went living room, lay down, took my ass to sleep. I was tired of motherfucker. I was home for days. Bitch, got some other nigga over here. Fuck.
So she wake up like, what the fuck you doing here?
Yeah, niggas come get mad at me and shit. Like, nigga, listen, I don't give a fuck about neither one of you niggas. Shit. I got a key. I need to give me some fucking sleep. We get back in these fucking streets. You had this bitch. Argue. This nigga think I'm gonna argue him over a bitch. The fuck out of here. That bitch ain't tell you I lived here too?
All right.
Yeah.
It's time to go. That's why I be telling niggas.
I could have popped your ass.
And
that's how
crazy.
niggas ain't look at it. I could have popped both of y'all. But
exactly.
You know what?
No, that's that shit kicking ass shit. That's that shit kicking ass shit. What type of bitch you dealing with to even put you in this situation?
That showed that nigga. I said, you see me go to sleep because I don't give a fuck about neither one of y'all. You had that bitch, B. It's her crib.
You act like I came in like, what the fuck you in here doing with my bitch?
Man, listen, I got things going, man. I was fucking 4 other bitches, man, before I came over here making my rounds, B. I don't give a fuck about neither one of you motherfuckers. That's why I went there and laid my ass down with to sleep. Like, oh, word, excuse me.
Man,
another room, went to sleep, man. Waking me up beefing. Fuck out of here.
I ain't never had that type of situation. I ain't even played those type of games before. Like, bitch.
Man, that's just being 19, living in the streets of Chicago, man.
I feel that, but that's why I always make sure I try to have
until the next tour date and something popped up, and then you be on the road, or if you get a session somewhere where you in the studio for the next couple of months, you know, all kind of shit back in the day.
Man,
what we do, man, or just, you know, running down south and get some business, you know.
Man, sure.
You understand, when niggas teenagers, man, we was renegades, you know what I'm saying?
I made sure I always had me a little spot and shit. Fuck that. I wasn't about to be living with nobody, had no bitches throwing shit out. I didn't see all that shit happen, bitches throwing
I ain't worried about
it,
man. Listen, you ain't fuck about no bullshit, man.
I ain't never been with that. I ain't never been down with that shit.
I never kept nothing worth value over no bitch crib. Unless it was some drawers or some fucking socks, a couple pair of pants. Nothing worth value over no bitch crib.
It be niggas taking their whole life over bitches' houses.
Nah.
I done seen a bitch throw a nigga TV out the window, game out the window, everything out the window. Jordans done cut them up, just all types of shit.
Listen, when I was in Chicago, most of my shit was in the studio somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I need to knock out, I go in that studio and sleep for 2-3 months. I ain't give a fuck. Just go in there and make beats. That's the reason why I'm like, fuck, I'm here making beats. Fuck. Every fucking place in camp out for a couple of months. I'll find me a next bitch I flayed me a baller with to even get a key to her crib. You know what I'm saying? Because after that while, hoes be on some other shit. I ain't got no time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just imagine like your bitch through your turntables or something out the window.
That was never gonna happen because I never took my shit. You see, you understand. I already knew how bitches get down. All this emotional shit. You know what I'm saying? This watching all the females in my family. So I already know I ain't leaving my shit over no bitch crib. I leave my shit over my homie's crib for a bitch crib. At the least, my homie, you know what I'm saying? He just gonna use the shit or break it. As far as using it, it's just wear and tear, which that can be it can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? But a bitch, she gonna sit there and just break the shit where it be like, what the fuck? The whole arm ripped off. Why that? Oh, fuck that. I'd smash that bitch, beat her ass. That's why I never put my hands on a woman physically, because I never put myself in a situation where she had control and demeanor over me to put me in that mind state to want to go ahead and knock her the fuck out.
Yeah, I just walk the fuck away, bro.
Yeah, it's easy to be like, bitch, I just leave, and the bitch looking for something of mine to tell, like, hey, this nigga ain't got shit. Nah, I ain't got shit here.
And that makes them even more matter.
Yeah, notice when I always come back, when I do come back, we call home, always got something different. Remember that. And then I switched that into what I left here that was new, and I'm wearing that, and I come back, and you wash this shit, so I come back as clean. And that bitch wash my fucking clothes, and I'll be back in a couple of days. Fuck that. But I'm 19. Fuck, I'm supposed to be committed to some bitch, but I'm 19. in one of the second largest city in the country. What
That's
the
why I
fuck
said
I'm
you
doing
down there
being
with
committed to
all
some bitch?
with all that ratchet thick
All these ratchet
country.
ass hoes and project shit floating around. Ain't no time to be committed. I got work to do.
And then
Slaying like
and then they know
5,
you.
6 different
Then they
hoes a
know.
week.
Then as soon as when you talk, they know you ain't from around there. That make them be on you even more.
Serve 5, 6 hoes a week. That nigga back in the day. Let me tell you, man. Jihad saved me from a lot of kids, man. It be times that nigga hit me up, yo, where you at? Like, yo, I'm out here. You know, this is back at the pages. Yo, I'm over this bitch crib. Where you at? Yo, we coming to get you right now. I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna smash this bitch. But I'm about to run the streets with these niggas. I'm like, put pussy anytime. And you know what? Fuck around, fuck some other bitch, get some other bitch somewhere else, end up smashing that instead. It's like, okay, well, smash this one instead. And then forget all about that other bitch. Like, damn, because you too busy beating on this one now. Next thing here comes some other new bitch. So it was just hard to keep up, man.
Man, I didn't heard
Then you have
stories.
to sleep, get money, and in the studio. Oh man,
I done heard stories about niggas that went to whole different towns to go fuck with bitches, and the bitch get mad. They done drove out there with her instead of driving themselves, and the bitch get mad and put the nigga out and shit. You know what I mean? Out there and shit. Niggas be calling looking for rides. Like, oh man, I'm in bumfuck Egypt, some fucking where. I'm like,
once again,
you
goofy
stupid as fuck.
niggas.
You stupid as fuck for driving all the way out of town with somebody else and you ain't got your own means of transportation. That's some stupid
That's
ass
goofy shit.
I'm never put myself in that situation. I'm not about to.
Them goofy niggas, man. See, them a lot of goofy ass clown niggas. They don't know how to assess and control the situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I used to deal with this. I was telling my homegirl the other day. I used to deal with this bitch, and she used to live in Lake Meadows, right? And that bitch like that nose candy. I ain't really like, you know, like being around motherfuckers like that. This was a bad bitch. I didn't even know that bitch did that shit until I beat it one day. The bitch went to draw. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, word, one of them heads. Damn, got a fucking head. She like that raw coat. Like, boom, whatever. But the bitch would hit that shit and get out of pocket and start talking reckless. This bitch was bad. When this bitch would talk some stupid shit, man. Y'all told that bitch pull the fuck over right in the middle of fucking Lakeshore Drive. Pull this fucking car, let me the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about this goddamn traffic. Fuck these motherfuckers. Hell, that whole fucking highway up so I get the fuck out of her goddamn car because I like going to jail. Geeked up bitch talking shit. Oh, geek the fuck up.
Yeah, man. That's how you
put her right over there by Soldier Field. I had to walk over all the fucking lines to get off the fucking expressway. I didn't feel like killing that bitch, yo. She was on that shit, talking reckless. That shit don't mix with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why I would nigga. I told you about my little stories and shit. My little experiences with them, like them bitches used to, like, I see motherfuckers do that shit. I done seen bitches just start cleaning up the whole house.
Yeah, they all geek the fuck up and shit.
You know, so talking like crazy excessively. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah, all geek the fuck up. Like, yo, sit down, shut the fuck up. But and it's always them bad bitches, yo. It's like the badder the bitch, man. It's just the worst shit they get.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
like niggas will find the baddest bitch and fuck they head up.
That's what I'm saying. I done seen cold, like beautiful ass women, bro, like real life junkies, my nigga.
Well, she like, I just tried it once. I'm like, yo, why did you try it? Well, he said, I say, bitch, you ain't got no fucking sense. Nah, I had motherfuckers, yo, man, try this. I ain't gonna try this shit. Oh, well, you a wussy, you'll try this. I said, I'm a wussy, I can whoop your ass, though. Or I ain't gotta whoop your ass, but I'll bust you upside the head with something in this motherfucker.
I ain't about to try nothing, nigga. You keep doing
you can't pressure me.
You keep doing it, and I'll watch y'all goofy ass niggas.
Let me tell you something, man. When my son first went to junior high school, I told him straight up down, I said, yo, you gonna be in a zone where you gonna be motherfuckers doing all type of bullshit and all type of drugs and all kind of shit. Let me tell you right now, you never fall for peer pressure. You fucking apply the pressure.
Right.
Fuck these bitch ass niggas, yo. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said,
you never let a nigga pressure you into doing anything.
Nigga, I'll sell it to you, motherfucker. I ain't using shit.
You never let a motherfucker pressure you into shit, man.
Word up. So you apply the pressure. Fuck that shit. Yeah, implement the pressure automatically. Soon as nigga talk slick, you already get on that nigga neck and throat and back. Let that nigga know, hey, I'm about to suffer. You know, when you call, what's the good word to use? And fuck that. I'm about to just surrender all that bullshit, lay down the motherfucking real rule on your ass, yo. Hell, it ain't going down like that. Fuck that.
Right.
We gonna be stick meter in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. And see, man, you know, I always tell my little brothers and shit now, you know what I mean? Don't be no following ass niggas. Don't let no niggas talk you, drape you off and talk you into some bullshit.
You know
You know what
what?
I mean?
You can't even say don't be a follower because in order to lead, you must know how to follow.
That's a fact, but I'm talking about don't let a nigga drape you off into some bullshit that you know is some bullshit.
Right.
Use
Don't
your
let
common
nobody
sense.
influence you over something that's gonna make you like second guess it automatic.
Yep.
It's gonna put you gonna automatically you into question. Just don't lollygag and see that you. It's like this. I could never be a heroin addict because I would never stick a needle in my arm.
Uh,
I don't even like take a fucking blood test. There ain't no way in the world I can
I'm
inject
with you.
something. Get high. They can
I'm
be
with
like,
you.
this is the newest weed. You got to inject it in your veins to get high.
I don't
I
need it.
guess I won't be getting high off that.
Exactly. That's what's crazy about it though, bro. And then do you see a heroin addict, bro? The way they just nod off and just, I don't want to be that high, bro. The where I can't fucking function. I don't want to be that high. Like, I feel like I be looking at them and I just see death. Like it's weird to say it like that.
What
I see
what I'm
death.
trying to figure out is who is the first person to say, "Yo, put this in your arm," and I don't understand
But
how
you know they
people
used
would
to
say, "I'm gonna."
heroin was medicine back in the day to a certain degree.
What this is what I'm
Like a
saying.
morphine.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
understand how you would sit there and just start self-injecting something in you.
I mean, diabetics have to use their insulin. My grandma used to have to poke her finger every day to check her blood, but they changed it to some other shit so they didn't have to do that. But like, yeah, I'm with you all the way on that though, Kaz. I think that's crazy, bro. That somebody actually will sit there and put a needle in their arm and get high and just sit there. And then what's so crazy? This the thing though. You can inject this shit in you and you never wake up, or you just die right there. Why? And then it would be crazy. The shit that be killing motherfuckers is the shit they come back for. Unfortunately, that's crazy. Think about this. You know it's a chance that you doing this drug is going to fucking kill you, and you still do it.
See, people want to escape reality.
There ain't that much. Ain't that much escaping in the world, bro.
That's what they want to do. People would rather follow a lie to escape reality.
Mm.
People are fucked up, man. People are really scared to think independently, think outside the box. They're scared to use their own minds. They're so in fear of what the next person say. And let me tell you something. Motherfuck anybody's opinion because everyone has one. The motherfucker ain't paying your bills, paying
Facts.
what makes you survive and do what you got to do.
Facts.
Who gives a fuck what they got to say? They ain't saying shit. If they're not trying to uplift you into a better financial status, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Ain't trying to give you something to help you, man, fuck them, man. Who gives a fuck? Fuck what they got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact. That's factual.
You go sit up here and talk all this shit. You think I really give a fuck? Talk it. I don't give a fuck. Talk all your shit, goddamn. Maybe I could pick up a few lines off your bullshit. I don't care.
And it's just like I asked a young dude one day. You know, I be talking about I need some perks. I'm like, why you like popping perks? What made you even pop a motherfucking Percocet, bro? I'm like, you know what that shit was for? It's supposed to be for people in pain or whatever. You get what I'm saying? He go, oh man, I just like the way I pop one day. I like the way they feel. So now I'm just doing. I'm like, nah, nigga, you're addicted to it. This shit is like heroin, bro. This shit is drugs. You know this, right? This is what you putting into your body. And you talk about you like the way. I feel like a lot of niggas that be doing that shit is because they do it because they heard the shit on the song. Or they heard it from somewhere, a Percocet or whatever. What the fuck?
It's called weak-minded motherfuckers.
When I was younger,
I heard a lot of stuff on songs. I don't mean I went and did it.
Exactly. I done heard all types
Why I
of
gotta
shit.
do it? Because he's doing it?
Right.
All right, so
I
he's
done heard
doing it.
niggas
Cool.
talk about niggas
Why the
killing
fuck I gotta
niggas and
do
all
it?
types of other shit on songs, busting guns. I don't mean I'm going to do it. You
I mean,
understand
I
what
gotta
I'm
go
saying?
do it too.
I just put
Well,
it
I
to you
mean,
like this.
but you know, little bullshit be saying that. Fuck little bullshit. Little bullshit's a bitch ass nigga. You know that? No, man, he done sold such and such records. Yeah, he sold so many records.
But
How the fuck he shoot up the
just think
club
about
and he selling records?
just think about if niggas was talking about smoking crack back then. Like, oh shit, nigga, I'm about to go smoke a stone. Instead of a
Hey,
nigga
that's what I
saying,
meant to ask you.
yeah,
Who this nigga that just got popped up out there in L.A.?
Slim 400.
Who
Supposed to be a
that?
blood nigga. He was a rapping nigga. I ain't really too familiar with his music, but he was supposed to be a blood. Dude did him dirty too. They got surveillance footage of him getting popped up. Nigga walked up to the car, popped him once, and then drug him out of the car. And as he dragging him, just busting him. Dude still holding on to him, dog. Fighting for the pistol, I guess. I don't know. But dude's just shooting his ass. You see the flashes. Bow, bow, bow. It was like 4 or 5 times, bro. It was some crazy
So
shit.
was it rap beef or street beef? What you think?
I don't know, because that nigga just walked up solo dolo in the yard to the car. It looked like he said something, and then you just seen the struggle commence, and you heard that bow. And you see the
Street
nigga getting
beef.
drugged across the ground. Bow, bow. I'm just like,
So
wow.
you think money was looking for him, or money just like you said, he said something and then it jumped off?
I don't know. You know what? Let's play the video, man, so you can check this out real quick.
Shit.
You can decipher that.
Hold on, I gotta get the other thing up.
All right.
Recently uploaded. Wait a minute.
Let me see if they took it. Here it is, right here.
That's
That look
fucked
like-
up. That GMN TV is not on YouTube right now.
What, mine's not?
Bullshit. Hold on. I'm looking.
GMF TV.
There it is. You got it smoked up like a motherfucker. Got your official spliff.
Yeah. Now,
You got the 5 heads of death.
this is the whole video right here. Let's start off.
Okay.
You see dude walking up. I'm sharing the screen too at the same time.
Hold up a second.
Let me go on over. Y'all check this video out. Y'all see if y'all think this some rap beef or is this some personal shit. So viewer discretion is advised. So let's check this out. Dude just calmly walking up right there. He got a thing out right there.
Oh, it's still empty on the big screen.
He said something. Hold on, wait. Play it one more time for you, K, so you can see it. The dude just walk up. I'm trying to hear what he said. He said, "What's up? We got a problem." Problem, nigga.
It look like a nice neighborhood.
That's crazy. Wait. I'm trying to hear what he said. He like, "What's up? You got a problem, nigga?" That's what he said.
You say you playing that back? All right, yeah, you playing it back now on my side.
He like, "We got some problems."
They got a shotgun, huh?
No, that's a regular gun.
You sure?
Yeah. Run it back one more time, man. It's fucked up. I don't want to play this no more after this. So we got a problem?
That's like a big ass gun, yo. You don't hold it with 2 hands.
No, because he got it with one hand shooting.
Man, that's a shotgun, B. That's like a stick that nigga got, yo. Ain't no goddamn pistol. That's a shotgun.
You know, anyway.
Or it's something big. It ain't no handgun.
Rest in peace, Slim 400, man. That's crazy to go out like that. That's crazy, man. And, you know, before he had been shot up before, he actually survived and shit.
What's
and
good, gang?
That was on some, like, gang beef that he had going on or whatever. He was in the wrong neighborhood and niggas spotted him and got him, I guess. But in this situation, they said that was
But he
his
wasn't in
father.
that car,
He
was it?
said, yeah, he was sitting in the car.
It looked like the car door don't look like it open.
I don't know. He was sitting in that car. And, that was allegedly his father's house that he was at.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy as fuck. But like, yeah, man. I send condolences out to his family because that's a terrible, terrible way to fucking like go out and just that's horrible, man. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But see, that's the shit I be talking about. You know, like with these rappers nowadays, man. I think they just bringing a lot of baggage from the streets into the professional realm, and that's what's happening. Like you over on this side, you playing, you get what I'm saying, but you go over there and you think shit's sweet. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like that. You feel what I mean? Like when you do shit to people with like karma is a motherfucker. People don't believe karma is real, man. Karma comes back around to you. If you out here doing dirt before you got successful, not saying that these guys did dirt and all of this other shit, but a lot of shit points to that. But if you out here doing all that other shit, you doing fucked up shit to people, you killing people and all that other shit, eventually that shit is gonna happen to you, man. I mean, that's imminent for everybody. It's gonna happen. You feel me? But it's like I feel like you in control of how the fuck it happens. Sometimes you can make you can create an early demise for yourself, or you can have longevity out here, man. And when you move certain ways out in the street, man, and you doing shit, like I say, you robbing motherfuckers and shit. At some point, somebody's gonna rob you. Some point, some shit gonna happen to you. You can believe that shit. I done seen it with my own eyes. I done seen niggas, you know what I mean, on their way up to the top do some grimy shit. And when they get up to the top, that's the thing. When you get with people who got money, when they do shiesty shit, they do shiesty shit to break you. Why you think K's always say, if you gonna fuck with these folks, you gotta fuck with their pockets? Ain't that's the main thing that you say, K's?
Mm-hmm.
You fuck with their pockets and shit, and I'm telling y'all, white collar crime, so they like to call it, is fucking real. Them white folks, when they go after you, they go after your pockets. They try to take everything. That's why K say shit. If you gonna go after somebody, try to take every fucking thing. What you say, have them ready to kill the family dog around this bitch, all types of shit.
Everybody gotta go. Fuck. Why not?
But nah, man. I think it's time to get the fuck up out of here, man. We've been on for about 3 hours and shit. It's 2 in the morning. Time to
I gotta get to work. The guard your heart just hit. I gotta time to get some. Yeah, it's usually I work out.
Yeah, but
hitting these markets, man.
But y'all know what time it is, man. I want to thank everybody that came through and rock with us tonight. You know what I mean? Until next time, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Luxury, most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy Dick to yo bitch, aka Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever it's good. And of course, and always, I'm in the building with my favorite DJ motherfucking K's. And y'all make sure y'all come check us out on Tuesday. You feel what I'm saying? And we out this motherfucker.
Easy. I'm watching this